All right.
Oh, why is that not coming out of my headphones?
I can hear you, Chris. Can you hear me, bud?
I can, but for some reason you're not coming in my headphones. You're coming in through my computer. So I'm going to change that real quick. How you doing, bud?
Oh, I know what this is. I have the same thing. So the Predator, Gabriel, what's up, buddy? The Predator you have to like change it manually in settings.
I got
and
it.
then eventually you'll start recognizing
Yeah.
guys, I'm also very excited to tell you I am no longer in Los Angeles. I'm coming at you straight from, let's see if this works. Come on. Yeah, I'm coming at you from New York City.
Change the layout of the screen so we can see the background.
All right.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, there.
Coming at you from New York.
Oh, my goodness. It was Hulkamania all along.
Yeah. Or I can come at you from Dallas. I'm coming at you live from Dallas, Texas. Coming at you live from Dallas, Texas, everybody. Here I am in Dallas, Texas.
Oh,
everyone enjoying?
Those were the days. Those were the days.
How are you liking your new computer, Chris? Do you feel anything?
I like it so much. I spent most of the weekend figuring it out. You sound like I just watched Super Troopers this weekend, and you sound like when he's flashing outside the cop station, and then the female cop comes up and goes, "Honey, I'm gonna butter your bread."
Is it like John sounds odd?
Yeah, you sound like a lot deeper. You sound a lot more rounded.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, you've got like
is that good?
White Barry White going on.
Well, I don't know. Hang on one second.
Oh,
I mean,
Alex Watson coming in with the burns.
It's coming in it's going through so many things at this point. Let me just see.
Did you put filters on your audio in OBS?
No. I think what happened is.
Oh, Chaz Redhead, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome.
Oh,
my goodness, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. We are here on fantastic new computers. We can have alerts up. We can have all kinds of cool stuff. Welcome.
How is that? Is that better?
You sound exactly the same. Better? You sound like, I mean, it's magical. It's pretty sexy.
All right. This is so odd. I don't know why it's doing this. Microphone H6.
Hello. Oh, performing nerd. Coming in.
Oh, what's up, everybody? Thank you so much. Welcome forward. Do you have a raid signal set up yet, Chris?
Yeah, it came up on my screen. It was Liz Lemon giving 1 million high fives to 1 million angels.
That's interesting because I have this set up on mine.
Oh
no!
Can't hear it.
The sound didn't come through. Why did the sound not come through?
Are you worried about originality? That's great.
I certainly am. Oh, I fixed it. Oh, we'll have to watch it again.
Yay!
Let's try that one more time.
Nope. Sorry, big guy. Oh,
I can hear it.
Oh, it's not coming through over here. That'll be another setting. Oh, you want me to pick you want me to pick a side, everybody, Chaz? Yeah, dude, I spent all day trying to figure out how all these goddamn sounds work.
That's so annoying.
I honestly spent an hour because I fixed everything and then my microphone stopped working. The one thing that always works stopped working. It was from he does sound like he wants to sound anonymous. He sounds like he's got a blurry face. It looks great. I like it a lot.
I don't know why that's not working, but fuck you, StreamYard. Well, whatever. These things will work and things won't work. And boom, there we go.
Hey, welcome back. We will pick a side, but we literally just started. Let us take our shoes off, put on our Mr. Rogers cardigans, and
what side do we have to pick?
Apparently, Chaz and Tom Crosby are warring. They are. I even saw an old-timey-esque boxing poster. So
I picked no side. How about that? How about I pick no fucking side?
No side. I'm on Team Chaz all day, baby. Team Chaz.
No, I'm not in for these wars because we already have a war to start, and that's with Chris and Carl, who decided to do a stream in our same time slot. Even though Chris Martin specifically went, I'm doing it because of you guys. So I'm just like, how fucking dare
That is so rude. He opened up another comedy club across the street. That is fuck.
Yeah, literally, he was like, "Oh man, you guys made me really like doing this, so I'm gonna start doing it too, and we're gonna try it out." And I was like, "You motherfucker!" So anyone who wants to head over to Chris M Comedy and just troll the shit out of them.
Sorry, Tom. I gotta go with Chaz on this because you know what? Anyone that commits that hard to a David Bowie bit, they've got me. They've got me for life.
How badly did he commit to the David Bowie bit?
Like, did the whole song in costume, didn't break, and it went through waves of like working and then not working and then working again, and he just didn't even fucking blink, man.
What are you talking about? I don't.
Oh, Chaz, my choice of team, Chaz.
No, I mean, but like, what did he actually pick or not pick? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. Hello, David.
Hang on one second. I just got to check something. So let me just do this. Animal House.
Nope, no sound.
I don't know what the fuck. Fuck you. That doesn't make. All right, let me try this. Console and it was legit working yesterday. That's so weird. Monitor.
Hello, everybody. If you're just tuning in, John and I got new laptops, and we're working with new technology, so we get alerts. It's upped our StreamYard game, but John has no sound on his alerts, and for some reason,
on that one alert, I think the other alerts do work. That's the annoying thing. That's what I'm confused by.
For some reason, his voice has gone extra sexy as well. I don't know if it just like leveled up his nuts game or what. Maybe this is part of the arm healing that his balls dropped an extra inch.
Or it's just, I don't know why it's doing that. Let me just, who the fuck knows? I do wonder if it's also John is also, yeah, give me a fucking follow. Is this pitch down or is he just really hungover? No, I don't know what's going on with my mic. Like, it's the thing with the annoying is StreamYard is fine, but then it's because it's going to you through StreamYard. It's not coming to you through OBS. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, OBS is using a virtual camera.
Yeah, OBS is using it. Maybe that's it. If I turn off the sound through OBS, maybe it's coming in twice. Mike.
Oh, make sure the sounds are. Oh, Baldy, you just gifted 3 subs. Thank you so much. Very much obliged.
Thank you, Baldy. Chris, can you still hear me? Is it still sounding really echoey and weird?
Oh, for a second there, you sounded okay, but maybe you just went higher, and so that brought you up to your normal register.
How about now? How is that sounding?
Still pretty low.
Let me try this.
Oh, Baldy, that's very fun. Welcome so much to the Mystifers, Tet879, Parsley Fiend, and Adam Cubes 2. Welcome. I'm assuming you're all Team Chaz.
How's that? Is that doing anything? Oh, an alert went. Oh, that was an alert for you. Well done.
Adam Cubes, thank you so much for the follow. I think you got one too. Yeah, Johnny Foreigner followed you.
Thank you so much, Johnny Foreigner. I think I even saw an alert go up and I heard it. So that's something. Welcome aboard, everybody.
Welcome to the Mystifers.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the Hum Chums.
Yeah, I don't know is the sound thing that distracting? Because I honestly don't know how to fix it.
It's actually better now. I think you were just too close to the mic.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm now just done trying to fix this fucking bullshit because you accidentally just got. I just got drunk 3 days in a row by accident, and also just kept trying to fix and add stuff to this. And I think I've done everything, but I can't figure out why those 3 media alerts aren't working. But who the fuck knows?
You'll get it.
Chaz and Tom, no idea why you guys are feuding. Also, let's not feud. Let's concentrate our feud on Chris Martin and Carl Donnelly.
Yeah,
those absolute rat fucks.
Bring
who stole our time.
Them. Damn.
Anyone wants to head on over to them and tell them they are rat bitches. Also, Chris, we have a secret surprise guest. Let's see if they actually show up.
Oh.
But they'll be joining us theoretically.
Damn.
Half an hour. This
and they have more viewers.
Have more viewers.
Fucking King Geo, hack their mainframe. Take them down.
What a bunch of bitches.
We're gonna cut these fucks. We're gonna cut them. We're gonna cut them. This is as cis as it gets, Watson.
I'm gonna go to here. I'm just gonna go pop into their channel and just say
Oh.
something really mean in their chat. What should I say in their chat, everybody? Anyone? Any
Oh, what should we say? You rat bastards. You took on a couple of
Chris M.
Sicilians in
Comedy.
a land war.
Hang on. Oh, that's a funny yeah. You
Is that the right quote though? Let me double check that that's the quote.
hang on. Just popping in to say that Chris Martin in Pinch.
What's the quote? I know
ABD. Took a Twitch time slot. This means war. Is Chris gonna? Why is Baldy in here too? Baldy, you slut!
I saw him in Ed Knight's stream earlier. Baldy, you are everywhere.
My God, Baldy, you are everywhere. Late night wars. Fuck you, Leno. Yeah.
The Crusade pots aren't even that good.
My stream has declared Chris Martin the Jay Leno of Twitch streaming.
There you go. That'll hurt.
I also can't. Do we have to pick our teams? So John Hastings, we pay $100 not to have him on your stream. I mean, this is very good stuff. Carl will be furious. I also full disclosure. I cannot hear your stream. And, oh, this I got a plan.
How many ends in Donnelly?
Carl,
or is it on Chris's?
Nick does not seem to be. Let's see if that does anything.
Let's see how good this computer is now. I'm going to try to put up their stream and be streaming. Tell me if I cut out. This will be the first time I haven't cut out. I can't wait.
Yeah. Oh, good. Baldy, you're doing a great job. Oh, he's fiddling with it. Oh, I got this as an outrage. John got a new puberty and went through puberty.
Okay, at this point,
I'm a hot boy.
We're spending more time on their stream than on ours. Should we address the people that came to watch us?
Yeah, I've mixed with them. How was your weekend? What did you get up to? I played with this new computer. I have a new camera set up, but I don't have a tripod for it. I got lights. Oh,
did you get that fancy ass camera?
Yes, King Geo sent it to me. I also leaned into my alt-rightness. This is my new.
Oh no,
my new
buddies, best buds.
Yo,
he's got his shirt on. Must be early.
I finally figured out. I'll tell you this about a new computer, ladies and gentlemen. I got a capture card so we can go back to playing Boomer Plays Fortnite. Oh, I'm so fucking excited. There's no explanation. I don't know what the deep voice is. I honestly can't fucking tell you. I don't have a monitor going through this. And there's no idea what I can't figure this out. Watching people on Twitch. Oh my God, that's so true.
That's very true. We're creating
also, I really hope
modern
this is an actual photo of Joetrope. Like, I hope Joetrope actually looks like this. Captain Anonymous 482 is really leaning into his drinking problem these days. He certainly is.
When is he not?
Ooh! That's a raid, everybody.
Nice. Greg Houston.
Thank you for the raid, Greg Houston. I mean, you couldn't see it because of the green screen, I'm pretty sure. But let me just fucking pop back to this. Yeah, I think that's what happened. It's the green screen. I bet you is what it is.
Have you tried putting it in another scene?
I know I have the raid in its like own personal scene with this guy here. Hang on, let me just. How do you do this? How do you check and see if it? Oh boy. There's like a way to like try it. No, just try it, you fuck. All right, whatever. New computer continues to work. How are you?
My anus
how is
anus
everybody?
tingles from your deep voice.
I literally want to rip. I want to throw this out the computer. I want to throw this out. If it's literally doing that, I hate it so much.
You can rewatch the video and be like, oh damn.
I mean, I'm gonna put it on right now and see if how bad this actually is. Or you're just fucking with me, and then that's very good.
Chaz can do multiple things. He's very talented. Tom, did you leave the stream because I picked a side?
Everyone. Oh, this is from OBS Project. Sound issues. Pitch randomly gets slight low after streaming it.
Oh, all right.
Oh, it's literally saying I just need to fucking restart OBS. Are you fucking kidding? Ed Knight.
Ed, welcome. Ed, I was watching you playing Among Us for a little while. That Ted Kill stuff. I can't believe you didn't get to say Ted Kill. That burns. Sorry for you.
I'm gonna log off and restart OBS. I'll be back.
Okay, cool. All right, what's going on, guys? We've got new computers, and Johns is making him sound like he's in the witness protection program. So he signed up for a little while, and he's back in a second. Ted Kill was playing, and he died. No, David, I think you're absolutely right to do it. I'm good. I had a great weekend. I spent most of it trying to set up this bastard of a new machine, and I didn't sleep very well, which now that my camera is better, I can definitely see the results of, which is kind of a shame. Excuse me. Damn it, Chris, I was making new alerts. Hey, none of this is my fault. R.I.P. Shay. The fact that you have a 5-minute audio alert that is a Che Guevara speech is so fucking funny. I absolutely love that. Guys, if you're not following Ed Knight, definitely follow Ed. He's great. He's super funny. We still need to record that extra episode. Dude, if he comes back sounding like he's on helium, then we're all getting trolled. That's what's happening. He's absolutely in control of it. It was so funny. It's very distracting. Yes. Yeah, we'll get you on for that. I hope everyone's doing good. You guys have a good weekend. I did. I watched Super Troopers right before a cop murdered a woman, so it was like just in time. Take care, dude. Be well. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. And I hung out with my wife all day. We just we've been watching Lord of the Rings in 20-minute increments because honestly, it's just too fucking long, and it makes it so much better as opposed to sitting there at the end of 2.5 hours and being like, Christ, this movie's ended 3 times. We just get little tastes, and you come back in, you're like, oh damn, that's right, the elves do show up at this point. That's exciting. Gandalf got a haircut. Look at this fancy bitch. I did 2 shows and went for a walk with a friend. That's great. That's very nice. Oh, you're helping seniors with their computers. Well, you know what? I think you're doing a great job. You got me all set up and everything's working here. I got some Liz Lemon. I got some Leslie Nope. I got Ron Swanson. Buddy, all I need is a Homer Simpson and we're all goddamn killing it. Lilith, I'm not kidding. It really works. That, and if you want to watch all of the if you want to watch them as whole movies, here's what you do. Skip any point where they're walking. That part doesn't add to the movie at all. Turns out you don't need the walking. It's not about the journey. It's about each individual destination. That's what I learned from the Lord of the Rings. When do you get a new emote, Chris? That's a great question. What kind of... thank you, Poppy, very much. All credit to Alex Watson. Whose stream is this? This is Alex's stream. I think I probably deleted the alerts. I want to play games whenever, David. Let's talk about that. Oh, I need to get back to you about a theme song as well. Sorry about that. What kind of emotes do you want to see, Baldy? If you guys have any ideas for emotes that you'd like on the channel, I'm always up for it because I never use emojis in my general life. So Moman should be for everyone. Good to know. I will make Moman very available, and I don't know how to do that. Way better.
As it turned out.
Hey, it's John again.
What we had to do is restart OBS.
Yay!
Also, someone just hit an alert. I just want to see if I fixed that too. I think I may have done that. And someone, anybody. No idea if this is working. For me and
Someone
me.
unfollow and refollow John.
Yeah. There we
Hey! I can't hear it though. I can see it.
All right.
Can you
I
hear
don't know
it?
why I could hear it. I just
Okay,
don't know why
let's
it's
have
not
a
coming. I don't know why that's not coming through. Alerts. Oh, Baldy's not following the hum chums. You couldn't hear that either.
Hey, nope. I love that thing though. Look at this. Look at this high def John.
All right. Let me try
Lindsay
this
Newton.
fucking shit right here.
Still not a
Let's
fan.
all fucking fight and be naked. Monitor and input. Monitor only. A monitor and output. No, it has to be that, you fucking bag of shit. All right. I don't know why that noise.
Hey, Diamond, how's it going?
It's so weird because I can hear it. That's how I don't understand. Because you should be able to hear everything I can hear. I don't know. Fucking technology makes me want to die.
I will. I will make Moman available to everyone. I will make that the regular one. I'm not sure.
Has my voice gone back to being deep?
It is again. Yeah.
I don't know what the hell this is.
It's all very
I
confusing.
think it's the internet. I don't know what the fuck. This is why I'm like, all right, why did I spend all of this money just to not have it work? Do you know what I'm saying? This is why technology makes me want to fucking beat the shit out of a nerd. Because it's just like, oh, I spent $2,000 and it's like, oh, it doesn't work. So fuck you.
Which nerd? Pick a nerd.
I beat up everybody.
Everybody. All the nerds.
Because it's also then my question is just why did I spend all of this money? In the audio settings, you need to monitor and output. Yes, no. If one more person says that, I will fight them because I know.
I mean, you say that all mine are turned to off and it's working, so nobody knows what they're talking about.
Is that true? All of yours are turned to off.
All of mine are turned to off. Yeah, I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that's where it ended.
You do that. Let's
check right now.
So let's see if that actually.
Check it. The only one that I have to not off is sound alerts. That's on monitor and output. Everything else is to off. Monitor off.
Well, I couldn't hear shit. I can't hear shit now.
Yeah, I can't hear that either. So I don't know why it's working.
Well,
I couldn't tell you. You got another subscriber there, big guy.
Thank you, Captain Anonymous, for subscribing, and at least we got a thing.
David, none of us are in the mood to fight. It's a beautiful Sunday.
I will beat you up. Here's the thing. Doesn't matter if you're in a mood to fight. I'm in a mood to fight. Thank you, Alex Watson, for cheering.
You specifically told Tom and Chaz not to fight. Oh, damn. Don't teach also, Skynet violence.
Janky as fuck.
Oh, Baldy, thank you so much for the cheer. We're going head to head with the Hastings gang. Here you go, Diamond. Here they are. Oh.
What the hell are those? Do Kristen has this? I don't think they do. That's why they will fail.
Goddamn right.
What does it say? Admin chat. That's right.
Passion.
We got live admin chat coming at us.
Fucking passion.
This is the problem with the new computer. Can't hear Chris's alerts either.
Oh, yes. I could hear mine. Curses.
Oh, that's a sweet plum. Well, then what it is it's an interactive problem with StreamYard and
I heard
OBS.
I heard that.
That's what that
you guys didn't hear the bling 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 bling.
All right. I want to ban Alex so badly just to give her a taste of her own medicine. But then that's great. That means then it'll work properly for traditional streaming. It just won't work. It'll just, it just won't work here, which is, one thing.
Yeah.
But don't worry, guys.
We'll figure it out.
Let's all just relax and head to Dallas, Texas, shall we? Why don't we just head on over to Dallas, Texas?
Her head went back into the left. Back into the left. Her head went back into the left.
I mean, I got to tell you, it is a very fun thing having a green screen, but it is also very weird having people I just realized people are going to have to come into my house, and my kitchen looks insane right now because this is all in my kitchen. And you did a great job, Alex. We just got to make content. This is all in my kitchen, and I realized I'm I'm a crazy person. I'm a person people are going to talk about. I went into his kitchen, and he had a green screen and what looked to be some sort of really shitty hacker setup from the 90s.
Yeah, but what you do is you call it a home office. And then they go, "Oh, I didn't realize what a professional," as opposed to cageless Faraday cage. There it is.
Who wants to head on over to the living room?
Isn't that calming?
This is my living room.
Ooh.
This is the living room of my apartment. Everybody,
Play us a tune, John.
I mean, ooh, on the piano.
Yeah.
I mean, this living room looks so uncomfortable.
It's
I gotta tell
so big. Yeah, Joe Trope. Thank you so much.
Joe Trope. Sexy voice for sexy. I'm actually a content creator. Has anyone ever actually said I'm here to create some content? Who's ready for some content? Let me just see if at least this works.
All right, guys, let's create some content. It looks good. Can't hear anything.
I wasn't talking.
Oh yeah, but there might have been sound effects. There might have been music.
No, but at least okay. Listen, if we know that it's then it's just stupid fucking StreamYard, then we're fine.
Cool.
It's a hoot. If they can visually see it, that's fine. We're on our way.
Yeah.
I don't know why my voice is low. I assume it's the devil. The devil went down to Georgia looking for something to steal. Does this mean my theme tune needs a John Cage vibe? Yes, it does.
Yes.
So what else did you do this weekend besides play this with this computer? I'm very excited tomorrow, by the way, to start playing Anonymous Goose Game when I get up. I'm going to start.
Oh, Untitled Goose Game? Yeah, I was going to get that too. It looks fucking awesome, doesn't it? Peace
It really
was
does.
never an option.
I like it being called Unidentified Goose Game. There is a multiplayer. Is there?
Oh,
I know there is. I'm very excited.
I didn't know that.
Who do you think our guest will not show up? I
don't even know who they
I'm
are.
not sure if she will or not. I mean, as soon as you see who it is, you'll be like, "Oh, I gotcha."
Is it
Log in whenever.
Meghan Markle?
It is.
Is she finally doing the post-interview wrap-up? Did she hear about our takedown
yep,
appeals?
she's doing it on our stream. Yeah.
I want to talk to these guys. They got my back.
Yeah, it's a person. It is a person that you know well, Chris. It is not Alice. It won't be Alice. We're not going to explain why.
No, is it Laura?
It is not Sadaf. It is not Laura. Laura.
Is
can't
it
remember who John said was flaky.
Is it your ex?
Is it the Tragically Hip? Fuck, I wish. It is not my ex. I don't know if she would ever do this. I would totally have her on. I mean, imagine if it was the Tragically Hip. Oh, I'd be so excited.
That'd be crazy. What if they try to replace Gord? What if they do like an I'm Mother Earth and replace Gord?
Dan Aykroyd was talking about this. Is anyone else connection janky as fuck? It is if it was Rain Maida, there would be murder in the streets. People would violently protest and fight people. Like there would be death.
Thank you for the cheer. I think it's going to be Rain Maida.
Replace him with John and his sexy new voice.
Yeah.
Who wants to have unprotected sex?
Can you give me a quick oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chicka. Worth it.
I just want to see.
Oh, is it Hands? That'd be great.
It is not Hands.
If we got the man's wife on?
I mean, that would have been so. It is Will Franken. We have Will Franken on. Imagine. We'd go to prison. Chris is using your setup, so no. Let's see who it is. They'll show up soon, or potentially not at all. I just want to try this shit right here.
Here's the thing: is if it's a comedian, it could be anyone because all comedians are flaky. That's why it's not narrowing it down.
Interesting point.
It'd be so great if it was your mom. Happy Mother's Day to your mom. Oh, blue screen, John. Oh, shit.
I know. Boom. Great. That works. Is John Stock? Is it like John Stock? No. Okay. So let's get to it. Who do you think it is? I want you to guess. I want you to guess who it is.
I think it's your mom.
Before they arrive.
It's Mother's Day.
It's not my. If it's Tony Law, he'll be here by next week probably. It is not Tony Law. It is a woman. It is someone that Chris knows very well.
Britain or Canada?
Britain.
Okay. Comedian?
Yeah. No, Alex, wrong.
Can't be Deanne. She's based in Canada. I mean,
Wrong.
that could be...
Loser. No.
Yeah, Evelyn.
Yep.
It's Evelyn Mach. Yay! David Hoare.
A former person who lived in that house.
Nice.
When I broke my arm the first time, I slept in her bed. What's up, Chris Rubio, artist? Welcome aboard.
Hey, Chris.
Let's see if she shows up. Here is the big question. Let's show up because maybe, and this is very possible, she got lost here in Los Angeles.
Well, there's a lot
Maybe
of
that's
streets.
possible.
There's a lot of space to wander now. People aren't out as
A lot of
much.
stuff. She may have also gotten lost in New York. I can't stop. I love this as a background so much. Just imagine scrolling by. Wait a minute. Is that Hulk Hogan causing 9/11?
But he's the American hero.
I think that's Hulk Hogan causing a 9/11.
But he is a real American, John. How could he possibly cause 9/11? He fights for the rights of every man.
Ba, 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 ba. I hope it's okay. I host you guys on my channel.
Yeah, of course.
Chris Rubio, it is totally great if you host me on your channel. Are you okay with Hulk Hogan who caused 9/11?
Who definitely caused 9/11. This is not a theory.
Yeah.
Word came out today.
All right. Well, let's head back. We'll just head back to Dallas.
Wow, she really wants out of that car.
I mean, you know why she was crawling? This is the darkest thing. I shouldn't say this but I will say it because it's so fucking weird. So she was in such shock. The reason why she's crawling on that hood of the car is it's not for safety. That's what I show people who want the elevator pitch of the wrestler review. It's 100% correct. That is from, by the way, possibly the funniest 5 minutes of the Opie and Anthony show ever, which is they used to just troll. Look who decided to show up. Evelyn Mach, everybody.
Hi guys.
Hey.
Hi, Evelyn.
Moxie.
Good. How are you guys?
Good. Evelyn, what's with the small painting by your microphone?
I thought it would be nice.
I like it.
It's a painting of the Moomin.
Of the
You
what?
guys know
Of the
Moomin?
what? The moon?
No.
The Moomin trolls? No? It's a Scandinavian Scandinavian cartoon thing. I guess it's only known as Scandinavia. So I thought I'd put it up here because I am in Scandinavia at the moment.
Please tell us
Where
the story of the Moomins.
You escaped England because of the coronavirus?
I did, yeah. I immediately, like a week into lockdown, I was like, well, I'm out of here now. Because basically London just closed down, and I realized that I do nothing else in London except for comedy. And so I decided to go to Sweden. And the story of Moomin, Chris, let's see here.
I'm really hoping she's about to pull out a gun.
A gun.
Can you say the title of that?
Literally, let's see.
Det Usenbelmet.
Yeah, why are you
You said
showing us a
that
book in
pretty
another
well.
language?
You said that pretty well. It's Tove Jansson is
you.
the
Cheers,
author.
Chris.
She's a Swedish author, and she wrote like a series about like some trolls, and they're really poignant stories for kids to read. And so I've just held on to that as an adult.
I mean,
Nice.
the chat is blowing up at the idea of Moomins being involved on the stream.
Yeah. they're
Yeah,
loving it right
somebody they know little me. It's this
Is that you?
person. Is this gal?
That just looks like a lawn gnome.
Oh, she's just a redheaded girl.
now. Yeah, it does. It looks more like a toque than a hair, but
Yeah.
we
So,
can't all win.
Evelyn, can you confirm for all the people watching live? So Sweden, because it didn't close at all, is totally fine and no one died from the coronavirus. That's what happened. Correct?
Yes, exactly. That's what our government is telling everybody. Everybody.
Yeah.
No, well, we didn't close down because basically they wanted to keep the economy going, and they were like, well, closing down doesn't seem feasible, which I guess they were right, because London keeps opening up and closing down, as a lot of other countries. But that also meant that a lot of people did die at the beginning, but they were old people, so they were going to go anyways. I think is how the Swedish government reasoned.
Very
So,
Swedish way of looking at it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Evelyn Mock. She's both very Swedish and somehow very Chinese with that kind of talk. Those old people deserve to fucking die because they were around too long. Fuck them.
Buddy, you
They
don't
were.
practice eugenics as a country until the 70s and fucking shake that off that quickly.
I think it's
Yeah.
like still. I think there's still like a department dedicated to it at Uppsala University, somewhere around
Thank
there.
you so much for the follow, Chris Rubio. I also just want to point out, and it's very important, Evelyn Mock, full Nazi. So Evelyn, why do you love?
I took
why
her out
do
to
you
a dance
love-
club once. She just goose stepped the whole time. I was furious.
I just remember Evelyn Mock once turned to me and said, "I only like Planned Parenthood in the first months of its creation."
I like it when it's planned by the state. Thank you very much.
Yeah. By the way, I very much support
I-
Planned Parenthood. Here's what you should never do: read the politics of its founder. Good gravy.
Really?
Oh boy.
David.
Yeah, she loved a bit of the old, as Evelyn calls it around the kitchen, the old Evelyn eugenics. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what
Was-
EE stands
it's
for?
pretty
Is
bananas.
that what I get my internet from? You sick fucks.
So was
Yeah, Evelyn eugenics.
Evelyn eugenics, and so what? Wait, so did she start Planned Parenthood so to like have voluntary termination of life, depending on?
Like, I mean, I actually,
Ethnicity?
I think it was one of those things where like she didn't start Planned Parenthood to do that. I just know that like she's one of those people that like quoted as saying things like, "You know who I don't like? The blacks and the Jews." Like it's,
Oh
you're just
my
like, "Oh
God.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ."
God.
It wasn't so much to save them as it was to save us more of them. You know what I'm saying? Planned Parenthood, everybody.
Yeah. We're not trying to save lives. We're trying to save ourselves from those lives.
Well, she sounds a lot like IKEA founder Ingvar Kamprad.
Oh.
Woo!
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was like,
Evelyn, do you remember when we lived together and
Yeah.
every once in a while you'd be really homesick, so you'd go to an IKEA and just buy a bunch of Swedish food?
I would, yes.
Yes.
I kept doing that because where we lived, there was one bus that just went straight to IKEA, and it was just like a lovely 40-minute ride. And then I would spend the whole day at IKEA just eating, and then come back. It was a
Remember,
wonderful.
you always came back so happy.
Yeah. You're the only Evelyn, you're the only thing from Sweden that's cool. And the fact that Al Pitcher lives there. Everything else about Sweden, and I mean this with no hyperbolic sense, is literally worse than a million diarrhea 9/11s. Like this, let me show you my impression.
What?
This is my impression of Sweden right here. Here it is, right here. There it is. There it is.
What?
Here I am in Stockholm, Sweden.
That's
There, this is Sweden. Right here. This is it right there. See, this is where I live. I live here.
oh, Chickpea
This
Central.
place seems fun.
Chickpeas.
Ooh. I got some hummus for my butt. This is Stockholm. This is Los Angeles. Stockholm, Los Angeles.
How is like I was gonna say you have like such a cool green screen, and then videos of yourself pops up, and then I saw The Simpsons a little bit as well.
Yeah, we both bought new computers. We both in a lockdown. I kind of hedged my bets I hedged my bets on the whole Biden stimulus.
Okay.
So I spent that. And I got a pretty maxed out credit card, I'll tell you what.
How is LA though? Like,
I mean, it's super weird, but super fine. Like, it's also like, it's that weird thing of like, it was super weird, but also now everything is opening or like turning around because the entire state is getting vaccinated really quickly.
that's amazing.
So it's going to be like Sweden, except we aren't murdering a bunch of old people to get it done.
Yeah, that's where you lose out. So your tax money is still gonna go there.
Yeah, like, so have you been able to work and stuff like that? Like, do you have to wear masks inside? What are the limitations in Stockholm? 'Cause you guys did shut down for a bit.
Well, not really. Like, people are encouraged to work from home. But like filming and stuff has kept going. So I did a filming at the end of December and beginning of January. And it was like, okay, everybody wear masks. And they had all of these like regulations in place for like the film crew and stuff. But then people were still, it's this weird thing where Swedes just think that, okay, we're fine. So people were still showing up like coughing, but just wearing a mask. And so it was just like, and they had regulations in place where it was like, if you have symptoms, please stay at home. But then I was around like maybe 3 crew members who were just constantly coughing, and one of them was the DOP. So it was like, this just feels
The director
so.
of Penis?
Yes, exactly. And she was sucking while coughing.
Whoa.
Maybe she was coming.
Oh, that image
That's a
is
stage show.
horrendous. Just
By the way, hasn't the porn industry been really hard hit?
I hope so.
I
I hope
mean,
they haven't still
I
been
would-
filming.
yeah.
Although they've
you
all
would
moved
really
over to
hope so.
they've all moved over to OnlyFans, and so now they're like
OnlyFans.
now they're actually like entrepreneurs and they're making their own money, so they're not getting ripped off by scummy
Mm.
porn producers.
I got to tell you,
Mm.
there's a
Probably
couple
doing
of,
better.
according to the old gossip mill of friends that I grew up with, a couple of gals we went to high school with are now on OnlyFans, and
Mhm.
I haven't purchased it, but like friends of mine, I'm like, they said it like, "Thank you so much for the follow, Terry." So what's happened though is like they said it like they're like, "You won't believe who's on OnlyFans," but I'm like, they wouldn't have put that on social media. You were just on OnlyFans searching people we know's name.
So
Like
how does OnlyFans work though? Is it that you just pay and you get access to all of it?
Little Fox, I will
Yeah.
not tell all. I'm going to keep that quiet. Little Fox and I went to high school together. That is why she's leaning in.
Oh.
Here's the twist.
Yeah.
It's Little Fox.
It's
Yeah,
Little
here's the
Fox.
twist. It's me. It's me.
Do you ever think
Little
about the fact that a
Fox?
whole generation of kids right now are going to grow up with surgical mask fetishes? That is-
Or not. I mean,
That is going to be
And-
a whole thing of porn because they're going to be like, they were out in the street at 11 or
Mhm.
12 when they start being like, she's pretty or he's pretty. And that person was also wearing a mask. That's going to click in.
Yeah, kind eyes thing. Or
Mhm.
like kids who like their parents are carrying them and wearing masks and they like the masks and then they grow up with mask fetish and they're like, I wonder why.
Mm.
And they can't
I
put
got
it
really
together,
into
but it's
nurse
because
stuff for like 2 months during the lockdown.
that?
sorry.
Got really into nurse stuff, like amateur nurses in the middle of the coronavirus, just getting nude in the bathrooms.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not- maybe I should be quiet about that, but it was a full on thing that I was just into for a bit. I felt like I was doing my part for the frontline workers.
Attaboy.
Looking good, gals and guys.
Give it a like.
Yeah, some of them had guys in there just hanging out in the bathroom. I mean, I'm going to say this right now. I think some of it was staged.
What?
Oh,
Like they just
never.
bought scrubs? That's outrageous.
So Evelyn, what were you filming?
I was filming a Swedish like detective-y show, kind of like a Poirot. They called it Poirot inspired because they just like what's it called? Murder
Mustache.
mystery thing, but
Oh.
with like humor. So
This
I was
sounds like
accused of being
so
a
many
murderer in
different-
it. Sorry?
It sounds like so
Ah.
many different ideas.
Did you do it?
It was a lot of I did not do it, but I did discover the body, but instead of telling somebody, I stole her computer.
Classic mock.
Wow.
Evelyn,
It was written
Mock.
for
I
you.
know. I know.
What? This was by the way, to show Canada's difference. In Canada, the BC Health Minister just told people to fuck with holes in the sheets and or go to glory holes.
Yeah,
Are you
literally
serious?
recommended glory holes. They were like, just do it. It's safer.
Sidebar, by
Yeah.
the way,
Are you serious?
I found out that LA. I was talking to a friend of mine who's gotten a few people have gotten real weird in the lockdown. And one of them is this guy drove to a different county to go to a glory hole.
That's one hell of a hole.
So did
He drove
uh
to a different county not to meet someone.
yeah, that's like but was he the person who put his penis in the hole?
It's Evelyn Mock, Liam Greenjack.
M-O-K. M-O-K. Evelyn Muck.
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
the person that put. Yes, he was the. I don't know who's the big boss in those situations.
But-
It's whoever goes through. That's the boss, right?
Is that the
No.
boss? Well, I mean
I think it's the person. I think it's the person that could just be scissors waiting on the other side. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like you could really.
yeah, it feels like if you are the person who goes through it, you're really taking a risk in trust.
That's why they pay the
Also,
boss the big
Karen-
bucks. It's all about the risk.
Apparently, also people get very upset if you go by yourself. Like people are like, you should always bring a friend to a glory hole because it can be pretty dangerous. I was
Really?
like, I mean, adults are just
Like a
weirdos.
spotter?
Like I'm gonna say, yeah, isn't that weird?
So weird.
Is the spotter supposed to be on the other side and see who the person is who's gonna service?
I mean, no, they're just there in case like shit goes down. I think is what it is.
So is there like a group of dudes waiting outside the glory hole, making sure that their friends in the glory hole are taken care of, and just making small talk? Like, what's up?
Yeah, like I think that's what it is. It's so odd because it's one of those things where you're like, "Hi, Ben Hall 01." It's one of those things where you're like, "Oh, I didn't know this about a friend of mine, and now I have all of the questions." And they do that thing that people always do in those situations where, they act like you don't know anything about this, and you're like, "No, you do not." Apparently, people get upset if you finger blast a dog in public. Ben Hall, ladies and gentlemen.
Ben Hall, welcome to the chat.
Like,
Hi, Ben.
coming in
Sometimes
with
you
the
have to
truth.
do that though. Sometimes you have to do that because sometimes they don't poop properly, and so you have to dig out the poop. That's what my friend told me.
By the way, Liam Greenjacket, Evelyn says he knows you from Tim Renko's sitcom.
Oh my! But that's
Very
like the
thick.
pilot. That was a pilot before the pilot, I think. So Liam, you must be like in the know.
Wait, you weren't actually in the show? You were just in the pilot that got him the show, and then he fucked off?
Yes, yeah. And then
He
they
was-
replaced me with a very pretty gal.
For the
who
record,
I don't
Tim was-
know.
Tim was pretty upset about that.
Oh, was he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was. He didn't
I mean-
want that to happen.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
should.
mean, there's a I shouldn't say anything because I don't know if I'm allowed, but there was a character I was supposed to play that the BBC refused to let
Tell them.
be in the show.
Tell them why, John. Though.
I was a skinhead with cancer, and I was such an asshole I died, and no one cared. And that was the episode, and it was quote unquote too bleak for television. And I'm so bummed out. He
I
he
fucking
wanted to
loved
do
him.
it so badly. No. I still think that the greatest thing is that guy just refuses to pay for the LA Underground or the London Underground.
Tim, yeah.
Have you ever been on the subway or the fucking tube with him? Just walks up to the gate. Can you open it? And they do every time. To the point that I have said, I'm going to tell them they shouldn't do that. And he was like, they won't believe you. They won't listen to you.
Yeah, definitely. Especially not you, because you don't seem like a bookish like rule follower. You
I know,
seem
but it's an
you seem like a
exploit-
do not let this young man exploit the system. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, sir. You're carrying a podium. That's how you come across.
But he's exploiting the system. Do you know what I mean? And it's so bananas.
It's great though, and he keeps bragging about how much he does it.
I know, like that's the even better part is he can't stop talking about how much he's doing it, which I find very I do find very funny, but also just so weird. It's so weird. Also, I want to know, by the way, guys, we are one viewer away from being over all platforms being at the same as Chris and Carl. So let's fucking get one more view.
Come on, guys.
One more.
Come on.
So Evelyn, you're in the new Poirot.
Swedish
you're in the new
Poirot.
Swedish Poirot.
Yeah.
What else is going? Have you laid flowers on Eric Bamberg's grave for me?
Oh, no, I haven't. I should.
Those
I
who don't know,
will.
Eric Bamberg is it's so weird.
Yeah.
Very funny man that I met in Canada because he was a Swedish foreign exchange student. And then he would just come to London and stay in people's houses. But he was like just the most bizarre, weird, lovely, stoned man. I remember he got super stoned on weed and yelled at me, and I timed it 2.5 hours on just building 7 of 9/11. 2.5 hours.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
Wow.
That's so many episodes of The Sopranos. Do you understand how many episodes of The Sopranos that is? When, by the way, I was trying to fall asleep on his couch, and he kept just being like, "No, you need to understand about building." I just remember this, like, "No, what you don't get." And like, by the way, I hadn't retorted. I was just like, "Whatever, bro."
And
Last time I saw him, he was so peaceful. He was quiet in a
Yeah,
pub
you
and
gotta-
thoughtful.
Yeah, but if you can't question conspiracy theories around Eric Bamberg, or he gets fucking stoned. Or he did. He's now quite dead. He gets stoned and fucking has a word to say to you.
I wish I'd known.
You would have
He
enjoyed
was
him
also
so
there when he was there when I oh yes, Caroline Cleve coming in fast.
Caroline Cleve, welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream. I mean, I don't think 9/11 is mentioned nearly enough, quite frankly. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Coming at you straight. So he was also there the night that I didn't have a threesome with two girls because one of them had a boyfriend who was fighting in Afghanistan. And they were both, I was like, absolutely not. I will not be doing this. And they were like, what? You don't know him. And I'm like, that's so, if he finds out, that's really bad. B, like, he's like literally bullets are whizzing by his head. And I'm not going to make a cuckold of someone I know who knows how to use a gun.
That's so nice of you, John. That's such a sweet moral thing to say no to.
Would you, but Evelyn, would you have ridden the devil's tricycle if you found out one of the, I assume you, like, one of the gentlemen or ladies involved had like a spouse that was in Afghanistan? Would you have?
I mean, of course I wouldn't, but I would want to, because wouldn't I be doing a favor for him by taking care of his gal pal?
Wow. Wow, what an amazing workaround that is, Evelyn, you dirty bitch. Evelyn, this is what you were to that relationship right there.
Yeah.
That's that.
Trying to
That's
find
their
the
relationship,
condom.
right? That's their relationship in the back of this car, and that's the person who's at war just crawling away from them. Also, I meant to say this before, and this is really ghastly. Everyone always thinks she's just trying to escape the bullets. She's not. She was in such shock. She was trying to get JFK's skull back because she thought, we need that. Yeah. And this Secret Service agent is going, fucking get the fuck down. We have to drive quickly.
Wow.
Yeah, we have to get away from all these CIA agents that are shooting at us.
That's so intense.
Evelyn, do you like my new living room, by the way? I meant to ask. Do you like this?
Oh my god, it's so posh. Do you play the piano?
No.
Oh, is that your new living room too?
This is my new roommate.
InfoWars.
They get up to such nonsense. It's all hijinks.
Whatever the situation, John will find a way to virtue signal. I'll tell you what that is. That is good, clean fun right there. That is. Who are
the people watching? Where are they mostly from? The people watching this. Are you guys all from America or
UK,
Canada, Australians?
Yeah. They're from all over the place. Are you? Because you have a highly successful podcast with one Nigel.
He who shall not be named, David Hoare. Hi, David. I know you.
He who shall not be named. Do we not talk about
No,
it anymore?
No, I made that joke with Chris because I did Chris's podcast, Chris Betts versus the Audience, or show. It's a podcast and show, right?
Yeah. The podcast is just a release of the show with me talking on the beginning and end of it, trying to sell things. Hey, Starship Goldfish, what's happening?
Hey, what's up, Starship Goldfish? Also, David Hoare just gave away his PIN code.
He did. It would be so useful whenever I see him and steal his card.
Are you ever going to go back to the UK, Evelyn, or are you just going to be happy in Sweden?
In Sweden. I mean, I would love to be happy here, but I'm miserable. No, I'm quite happy in Sweden. I will go back to the UK as soon as you guys sort yourself out. UK.
So never. That's exciting.
That's
fun.
Yeah.
So never. You'll never be back.
Yeah. So that's a wrap.
Never.
Yeah.
I'll never come back. I hope. We'll see. But it's like I think I can actually afford to keep a place in Sweden now, and maybe keep a place in London in case it opens.
Wait, you're gonna be by country?
I think so.
You just have to have one of everything, don't you, Evelyn? Gee, make a choice. Come on.
I do not have to make choices. I will be alone forever, traveling between two countries.
What nice
what was
country?
I saying? Sorry?
I don't know.
It was something before we saw David Hoare from The UK.
Okay, you're talking about the UK.
We were talking
where
about your
were we
Poirot
gonna-
business.
I want to know more about Sweden and the coronavirus. Are
Nigel.
people wearing masks?
Nigel.
Oh, Nigel. Yeah.
Who
How was
is
that podcast? Your
Nigel?
podcast?
thirst trapping lately.
His thirst
What are you
trapping.
talking about?
This guy's thirst trap. Did you see those pictures of him from a magazine cover that he's doing?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What
Yeah,
happened?
he's very
Jesus.
proud of that.
Is Nigel a
He's-
hunk?
Well, I mean, that it was extremely good lighting. Nigel is kind of a
Is there
hunk,
jealousy at the Rice to Meet You podcast network?
I don't think that's any secret. No, I'm kidding. I very much like Nigel, but it's let me show you the photos because it's quite fun.
Yeah, Starship John is experiencing technical difficulties with his new computer, and it's just
Yeah.
making him sound super sexy.
There we go. There he is. Thirst
Oh,
trap.
it's not.
Is
It's
it
not
so
focused.
clear?
No,
That's
you
not that
can't. You
thirst
can't
trap.
see it in focus. You got to check it out.
There we go.
Oh,
Look at that! Look at this handsome. son of a
Baloosh.
bitch.
I mean, I thought we were gonna get like a Kamal Nanjiani where he's just fucking looking. What magazine is this? Also, who's in magazines anymore?
Well,
He does
it
that
was
too,
in
though.
Malaysia. The magazine's in Malaysia, and he was back in Malaysia and was super what's
Famous.
it called? Famous in Malaysia. And also, here's another thirst trap.
Oh,
See, that's
There's
what
his
I'm talking
Kamal
about.
Nanjiani.
Yeah.
oh, I could fucking launch some cum at those abs, couldn't you? Oh, Mount Seaman would get trapped in those angles.
Have you seen Tom Houghton's thirst traps?
Wait, what? No.
Oh,
Well,
Evelyn.
back in the day, yeah, I remember when that guy was on Tinder hard. He was fucking you could
He's
tell that he has.
because he's single again.
Oh yeah, he is.
Oh.
Time to get after it, Tom.
He
Oh.
is ripped. It's insane. And one of them, he's literally holding the reins to a horse, and I think he's talking about studs in it. It's the thirstiest thing I've ever seen.
I mean,
Here's what I like about being. Here's what I've realized, by the way. If you're, in your 30s and not a psycho, all you need is a Brita water filter and like one roommate or less, and people are gonna have sex. With you. That's like the thing. I mean, that's the only thing.
that's keeping people away. I mean,
Yeah,
that's very funny.
Evelyn, if you walked into a house, you're a lady about town.
Yes.
Yeah, it's also fun, by the way, talking about anything sort of like semi naughty with Evelyn because she gets very, very. She goes,
Yeah.
she does this. She goes,
I
Look
get
at her switch over the
really.
microphone immediately.
I am.
yeah. I don't know where we were, but I remember asking you once if you wanted to slap a guy's penis against your mouth, and you went, "John, we're near a Tesco's," or said something very unnecessary, and you said it was so fucking good. Oh my god!
Oh my god, I can't remember that I did that, but I totally understand
there was
that
such
I
a
did that.
hot. It was like a super hot guy. No, it was a super hot guy, and I think I saw you give him the old dirty up and down.
Oh, really?
We were in, we weren't like I think we weren't near our home, but like we had gone. Like it was that thing,
Like if Finsbury Park or something?
Yeah, like we were like towards Crouch End or something like
Mhm.
that. We just saw an absolute treat, and you gave him the old.
Oh my god.
And I said something, and you were like, yummy.
I'm extremely immature when it comes to relationships and men.
I mean, if we're totally out, who's more immature, you or the guy that was like, "You want to suck that guy's dongaroo?" I think it was a race to immature tech. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, like let's not. If we're gonna get immature, let's not forget. I googled this and loaded it into my computer. This took time.
That's so funny. I can't remember if it was Edinburgh. Maybe I'm gonna reveal you out now,
It
John.
was in Edinburgh. It was. I know it was exactly. It was in Edinburgh, and we ran into each other, and it was like some foxy clown.
Who was a foxy
That is-
clown?
Exactly your type, Evelyn. Of course, it was a fucking
It was.
clown.
It was some hot guy that's probably like, I'm a clown actually.
Oh my god, so many. I mean, why do I just
I just
keep-
want to let you. I just want to let you know that I'm really into tumbling. I remember that. Speaking of another time, another Evelyn immature moment is she told me that a mutual friend of ours had a crush on me, and you did it by coming into the living room going, I was talking to such and such. She's into you, John. She just went into your bedroom.
ABD. Name names. Name
Oh my
names.
god!
Evelyn knows exactly what I'm talking about. Don't say
Name
it because
names.
it'll become
I can't
nightmarish.
remember
Private
now.
chat.
I can't remember.
We
Private
can go
chat.
into we can go into private chat. Let's head over to
Private
private
chat.
chat,
Who was it?
everybody.
Private chat.
Who was it?
That's okay, but don't type it. Type it. Don't. Do you know how to get into the
Yes,
private chat?
I'm
John,
on
you
private
type it.
chat.
Don't
Yeah,
make
yeah, yeah.
Evelyn do it.
I can't
All right,
remember.
I'll do
I
it.
really can't remember. This is so exciting.
Into you.
Don't say it.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, she is kind of a slut.
Great, fantastic. Like, what am I? I'm a gentleman. I'll say what I want here at Tesco's.
Yeah.
I can say whatever I want.
It's so funny,
Um,
but I think I'm really cringy when it comes to stuff like sex and stuff, and very prudish.
All right, in the chat, just put any sex questions we want to ask everyone just to see how much
Yeah,
she
this
freaks out.
becomes sex talk with Evelyn
Actually,
Mock.
that's really funny.
Talk
yeah.
is
I mean,
spelled
I would
T-O-K.
watch that show. Actually, yeah. Let's do relationships and sex advice. You will be, you'll be our expert. This is that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
People say we don't come up with bits on this goddamn stream. This is a fucking bit.
Sex
This
talk
is.
T-O-K with Evelyn Mock.
Okay.
M-A-L-K.
Yes, do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, this is a great one. We got we got so many good questions coming in. First one, Chris or John, if you had to do one.
Oh, if I had to have sex with one of you guys.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, the thing is,
She's trying to save us.
remember.
She's trying to save our feelings now. Sorry.
Well, I was thinking if I should give
I'm fine.
motivation. I think you guys would I think you guys would be what's it called? Overcourse for me? Is that what it is? It called basically I just want to cuddle.
I don't know.
Maybe John probably because I know your wife too well. And I really liked her.
Yeah, she's not a war, so
because
there's really no excuse. Evelyn.
yeah.
She's at a war. Oh no,
Yeah.
she's not at war.
Yeah, so there's no excuse.
If she was in a war, then yes, I would help out. But also John, because I know when we used to live together, I think we lived together in Edinburgh one time as well, and you had women over.
I did, yes.
So prudish.
I had lady callers.
You had lady callers, and you would be so open with them, and so open that you had these people over, and I was so prudish, and I was just in awe of you because you could be
You were
so confident and free with that.
Your mind melted because I preemptively was like, "Hey, someone's coming over. I'm really sorry if we keep you up." And you were like, "What do you mean you're coming over, John?" I was like. And by the way, we were 29 at the time. This is Evelyn and I weren't 17. And I remember the next day. I also remember the next day you came out of your bedroom and you're like, I put on some music just in case and it was totally fine.
Oh my god. I'm such a child. I am a child.
I bet
it also makes sense
I bet
because
you
Chris is married and I am now.
Oh, sorry.
And I'm now going through a divorce.
Wait, you're
Chris.
divorced? No.
Yeah, since November.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry to hear that.
Does that change anything? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that change anything?
Yeah, I prefer somebody married because then no commitment and I can run away. Is what I found out because I have apparently attachment styles and stuff. I am very messed up in the head when it comes to attachment and commitment issues. So I often want to run away, which is good to know.
I mean, that's great. Our next relationship / sex question here on relationship talk with Evelyn Mock. What's the sexiest amount of clubs to juggle?
What does that mean, David? How many clubs to go
3,
to?
4, 5.
Yeah, how many clubs?
Actual juggling.
Yeah.
Don't read too much.
You were
Not
so
even
into the idea of cuckolding someone that you couldn't imagine another kind of juggling.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Evelyn's a real prude unless it comes to cuckolding, and then she's an absolute dynamo.
Actually, can I add something? I just thought of this. This might be funny
Yes.
to the Chris or John question, because I think John, I think you just get it. You just get it done. Like you just get it on. Like get on with it.
I get it on.
Yeah.
That's why I have this
Yeah.
sexy moving voice now. All
You
right.
just get it done. But I
Yeah.
think Chris, you would want to connect.
That's because you didn't know me in my
I got
early
news for you.
20s.
I know, exactly.
Yeah, I'm like
yeah.
I knew Chris before he met Sadav, and let me tell you, you've judged both of us. It's literally the opposite. I was,
opposite?
Yeah.
I was Rick relationship, and there's a question coming up in a second that really illuminates Chris's 20s and early 30s, and that would be, Evelyn, what would you say to a guy who insists on going bareback?
That happened to me, and I didn't stand up for myself, and I was like, okay,
Happens all the time.
it happens all the
Oh
time.
no, was it with Chris? Evelyn, have you had sex with Chris? Did you make love with Chris Betts?
Wait, is that your thing?
It's not my thing. I
He
just
refuses.
it's not that I refuse. I just can't, and I make that very clear beforehand. And I'm like, it's okay. Nothing has to happen. I'm not going to be like, we've got to do this. But heads up, I can't wear condoms. And then, and no one's ever said no. No one.
Is it? Oh, cancel Chris. But what is it? Because you can't feel anything?
Just couldn't stay hard. That was just a wrap. As soon as it came out, it was game over on the evening. So, oh, Carolyn, apologies.
Carolyn Clean. Oh,
By the way,
I see.
super
I
curly
see.
one. So nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, it just was not. It just wasn't an option. So it was the old, hey, we could just go down on each other. That sounds like a good time. I got no problems there.
Oh, it's a great time.
But then they were always like, nah, put it in. You know?
I
Well,
mean,
they're always
who are
like,
these women? Are you always
they-
sleeping
they-
with weird
they do
cosmic
want
deck?
in the vagina.
That sentence was phenomenal in that you actively got disgusted with yourself midway. You did like with the old Evelyn's done it again.
Oh my god.
I'm so happy I invited Evelyn on. I knew this was a quality booking from start to finish. Another question coming in from Diamond Geyser: how is a woman oh god damn it, Joe!
What?
I got another monitor over here, and the mouse keeps going over to the other monitor, and then I get confused. How's a woman who talks about her sweaty puss on stage now uncomfortable?
Yes, I know,
Evelyn?
but you must know that that's how I get an outlet for all of my sex things. I talk about it on stage, and then I pretend that that's not me. And then when I come off stage, I'm like, please don't look at me.
Yeah. For example, she called it sex things, just in case anyone was wondering where she stands on it.
Terrible. There
was no implication, chat. There was no implication. It was all very warm and congenial.
Yeah, but that's also Scandinavia. Also, there's no subtlety when it comes to anything. Like Scandinavia is like they don't call it bathrooms. Like the room where you poo and pee.
This face room.
Yeah,
That one.
the smell room that is good smell. It's bad smell from your butthole and your penis or vagina.
Apparently, like in Scandinavia, it's really common to let people know when you go to the bathroom. Like we just say it. We're like, we're gonna go to the bathroom now, and people are like, cool. But when I got to the UK, people would just disappear for like little bits of time and then come back, and I was like, where were you guys? And they were like, oh, in the bathroom. And I was like, why wouldn't you say it? Why wouldn't you tell me that you were going?
I agree. In Canada, you always look your host right in the face and go, I'm going to take a shit.
In your conservatory.
Yeah, I'm off to take a shit in your fucking toilet. This is in from Steve Mooney. What's the weirdest thing you've had to clean jizz off of?
Oh,
Open to the team.
myself. Sorry.
Steering wheel, I think. I'm going to go steering wheel.
Oh.
Good answer.
Yeah, but it wasn't in a car. I like that joke more than anyone else did, and it was very fun. I don't know.
What about you, Betsy?
I'm trying to think now. A church's steps.
Oh, what in the name of God?
on.
Yeah.
Chris bets for the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Oh, good. Didn't realize I was fucking doing a Twitch stream with a heathen. I like, by the way, that I make one comment to Evelyn and she gets all flustered. Kristen just admits to jizzing on church steps, and she's just like, oh.
Oh gosh. That's very funny.
Wasn't
I
my
will say,
idea.
to do it on
I
in
mean,
church.
whose was it? God's? The priest?
Hers.
What are you talking about?
I met a girl in
Was
a
it like-
bar. She had a plan.
Where's that? Where's the cancel Chris thing? Where is that? I gotta bring that back up again. Oh, there's so many people upset about it, but I think there's no one actually.
Have you guys had phone sex?
No. No.
I mean, no,
No?
it's not the 90s. Have you?
No.
It's okay if you have, Evelyn. You
Oh,
definitely
Evelyn,
have.
Evelyn,
And that was
good for
someone
you.
else
No, I
who
haven't.
been calling about it.
I
Evelyn,
wanted
that-
to. I
oh.
wanted to recently, but I didn't because I didn't know how to
Go
initiate.
on. What? You didn't know how to. You just do what you did right here.
Have you had phones?
I mean, I love it so much. What a great question. Phone sex too. That's so fun.
Is it? But you guys never
Yeah.
did. But have you had like in that? I guess it's like virtual sex then.
Yeah. Like, listen, there's some photos floating around on the ether that if they pop out, I'm gonna have some explaining to do.
I've never sent one of those.
Oh,
Actually,
that's
no,
good.
it's not true. I sent a physical one, an actual printed out picture
Oh,
when I was a
no.
teenager.
That's so much worse.
She asked
That's
for it.
so
She
much
literally, she was like, I want you to send me a picture of your penis. And I was like, all right. So I mailed her a picture of my penis.
That's so much worse. Did you have to go to like a photo
Oh, yeah.
developer
Oh,
and
yeah.
just look him in the
Oh,
eye?
yeah. London drugs, baby. Yeah.
London drugs? Oh no.
That's
I
so
mean,
funny.
we've like the chat is out of control. Dick pics can be non-virtual.
Oh, dick pics can be non-virtual. Yeah.
Smoke signal. Evelyn, have you ever had smoke signal sex coming in from Little Fox 9?
Yes, every
Um,
night. I always light candles. Let me look.
Also, this is in from Steve Mooney. I've never had phone sex. I just happened to be having a wank at the time. A lot of things: fax machine sex, telegraph sex, Canada,
Carrier
carrier
pigeon
pigeon
sex.
sex, Morse code sex, Morse code sex.
That's
And the
actually
Morse code sex is, I mean, this is very subtle and very good.
yeah. Liam Green Jacket. He likes Iron Maiden. Who says hi? Turley Good
phone-
says hi to Evelyn. Thank you. Wait, is Diamond?
Do you know who Turley God is?
Yes, it's
Don't say who
Tom.
Diamond Geyser is. Don't say who it is.
Okay, but Turley Good, I know who it is. You guys know.
Yeah, it's Tom Tuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He has been on the show a lot.
All the
Yeah,
time. All the time.
he pops on. He's half in the bag. He criticizes a bunch of shit, and then he goes and then he fucks off.
It works. It just
Um,
works, you know? Don't mess with the
It
good
really
system.
does. I got to tell you, I'm not messing with it. I'm just saying what was happening. Was this the church? Oh, great question coming in from. This is somehow for. Now, Evelyn, do
Oh.
you think that the church lady was the same lady as the hard copy cockpick?
Yeah, no. Well, Chris said it was a lady at a bar, church lady.
That's very, you're a good listener, Evelyn.
Oh, this is a great question. This is coming in from Baldy3. We had a conversation on Thursday about having sex on steps. How did that not come
It just
up?
never got to me. The conversation veered off before I could get there. It was in my mind. Just never,
Well,
just
I
never
mean-
came around.
Okay.
I knew we'd get to it.
Was it on the
I mean,
steps
yeah,
of the
okay.
church?
Yeah.
So it wasn't
Great
like
question.
inside at all.
No, it was after hours.
I can't believe
Oh.
I need to know this. What was the denomination of the church?
I have no idea. You know what? You know when you take a left out of Grumpy's and then you go to St. Catherine Street and there's a church right there?
That's so specific.
Like the one. Yeah, I know exactly where you're talking.
That
Like
one.
literally, you could go
That one.
up.
Literally
I mean, that is
right there.
so in the public. Like,
It
you're
was-
literally, by the way, diagonal from a police station.
Yeah, we were very drunk.
Like you were like impressively close to a police station.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, we were very, very drunk.
Like let me bring up. I'm gonna bring up Google Street View.
Is this in Toronto?
No,
Or
Montreal.
Montreal?
Yeah.
Oh,
Montreal.
Montreal.
Diamond.
By the way,
Go ahead.
dick pics, do you guys make sure to not include your faces in it?
I never include my face, but I always accidentally just put my full social security number.
That's
Happens
great.
every
Yeah.
goddamn time.
I like I said, I only sent that one, and there was no face in it. And ever since then, I mean, I was very young when I sent that, and I never saw the point in it. Just seems silly. If you want to see my dick, just come over, man.
Did she live in
There's
another?
nothing. There's nothing alluring. Yeah, she lived in the States. She was very, very
How
far
does
away.
your wife?
Yeah.
How does your wife feel about this policy? If you just want to see your dong. Just all right. So this is Grumpy's bar is right here.
Oh
There
my
it is
God.
Right there.
Yeah.
There's Grumpy's bar. Now we're heading this way, right?
Yeah. Oh, I miss Montreal.
The Depp and Red.
This is so fun. This is great.
All right. So there's the church.
Oh my gosh.
That's
And
the
there's
one.
a police
And
car.
there is
Yeah.
actually a police station right here. I for a second thought the church. I for some reason remember the church being over here.
Nope.
The church is literally across the street from the police. Let's find the steps.
Where are the steps?
Are they
Chris?
these steps here? Are they those steps right there, Chris?
Yeah, I think so. Come around the other side. Like I said, I was very drunk.
There's a park there. Oh dear, children will be playing there.
I'm assuming
it
this
was
wasn't
4 in the
happening.
morning.
If this was happening in the
Yeah,
day,
it was happening at night.
It was these steps here.
Imagine that. 3 in the afternoon. Oh yeah, it was those ones.
That
Yeah.
must have been, yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be
Yeah, it
these
was those ones. Yeah.
Also, fun fact: if you pop up here,
Oh, I used to run a show in where that building now isn't.
Oh.
Cerritoville.
It was one of the first shows I ever ran.
Aw.
Also, you used to be able to go into the Speakeasy here, the
Yeah.
Speakeasy Tavern,
Chris
and the bartender had one arm, and if he really liked a song, he'd really get into it, and he would just, but instead of clapping, he'd just like pretend to clap like this, and it was a very endearing maneuver.
He was great. That's why I didn't want to run into anyone I knew.
Chris,
Hang on, let's just
Sorry,
burn
we
through
said?
the chat here.
Chris Martin's here. He said hi and bye.
What the hell, Chris? Chris, come on the stream, bud.
God damn you, Chris Martin.
I want to.
Chris tried to take our time
David
slot.
Hor. Yeah, we fucking took him down though. I'll tell you that much with our fun, sexy chat. If the jizz is there on Google Street View, I will be impressed. Might be rating. Rate Chris, not John.
Oh, she's got Team John picture, but Team Chris energy.
Who does? Oh yeah. Well, whatever. My girlfriend, that's while you're doing anything, saying nothing happens. Why are you watching this? I mean, she really didn't know what she was in for. Your girlfriend. Your girlfriend should have stuck around for some real hot stream admin nonsense.
Who's?
Oh, Chris is frozen. So Evelyn, how much longer are you staying in Sweden? What part of Sweden are you in?
I'm in Gothenburg and I'm staying here. I mean, I have my own place now, and I have this place until like the end of the year. So I'll be, I don't know. Honestly,
Why Gotham?
Sorry.
Why Gothenburg and not
Stockholm.
Stockholm?
Stockholm. Because my family's in Gothenburg. My family's in Gothenburg.
Oh yeah, that would make more sense.
Yeah, and but I do think about. I'm like, I should move to Stockholm because of the work and stuff. But now, because of the pandemic, I'm like, I should be close to family. And it's nice. It's actually
I
nice.
also feel like Gothenburg is way fucking cheaper than Stockholm.
It is, yeah. It is. I have like the one bed. I'm paying like £400 for this studio or
What?
Nice.
studio with separate kitchen. Yeah, in Gothenburg.
Nice. Oh, I thought you were
Fairly
living with your parents. That's great that you got your own place.
I got out.
How
Amazingly,
how are your parents dealing with the idea of it? Because I was talking to my dad the other day, and he was like, "I don't understand why they gave old people the vaccine. We don't contribute to the economy." And to hear my own dad say that he's worth less because he doesn't work anymore really freaked me out.
That's
Wow.
no, your dad's right. Well, here's the thing: it's the difference between that's a cold, pragmatic. view of the world.
Mm.
And your dad would have done well and been a part of the Swedish government because they were basically like, listen, we're going to have to break some eggs. And it's also like, Evelyn aside, the death rate in Sweden was fucking gargantuan because they stayed open so long.
Yeah.
They fucking killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Like not American size, but that's just because America has so many more people and so many more fucking idiots.
but percentage-wise, it must have been somewhere up there, right? I think we were like third or something at one point.
Yeah, I think like all things being equal, like it's like it goes like Corona USA, Sweden's like very at the top.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those things where like people were like, see, we didn't need to shut down, and now they can't use that example because they were like, oh God, we tried to use that example, and then now there's like 50 million people are dead.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, it was so funny because seeing how they were at the beginning, because at the beginning they were really nonchalant about it, like the Swedish Health Service, because it's its own contingency. So it's not connected to the government. So it means that Swedes sort of trust it more because it's separated from the government, but because it's not connected.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but because it's not connected, it's driven, like it's financial, like it's driven for financial. It also has like financial.
Wait a minute, your like health service is trying to make like dollars and cents?
Maybe am I lying now? Maybe I'm lying, but I think because it's like
being wrong doesn't mean you're lying, and I love that that's where your brain went. Yeah,
because I've been scolded so much by my parents. But
this Evelyn is Hulk Hogan, and the tower is truth.
That's the best one so far, I think.
I'm just gonna leave it up.
The best analogy. But like they were so nonchalant about it at the beginning. And then now with the second wave coming, they've been so much more harsh because they're like, okay, you have to wear masks now. Okay, you have to like stay home. Okay, you have to like keep distance.
Liam Green Jacket's got some intel for you. This is according to Wikipedia. The Swedish healthcare system is mainly government funded, universal for all citizens, and decentralized. Although private healthcare also exists, the healthcare system is financed.
Oh, not the healthcare system. I wasn't talking about the healthcare system. I was talking about the it's the
Board of Health.
The Board of Health. Yes, the Board of Health. Let me see.
Oh, Chris smokes now, Evelyn. Did you know about Chris being a cool smoker? I've quit smoking. Chris smokes now. How do you like them?
Public Health Authority. Yes, you took up smoking. Like, was I still living with you when you did that?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah. I don't remember. When did you stop living there? You lived there in 2018 because I was staying there, and I remember I got a bunch of T-shirts delivered super late, and you were like, "Ooh, don't send them back; they'll be free." And then I sent them back anyway. Because there's something you don't know about Evelyn Mock. Evelyn Mock loves a bit of you do something rebellious and then she laughs.
That is so fucking true.
Really do.
I'm not involved at all. Bye-bye. You're like, you were being loud too.
I'm a chicken who likes the excitement. So many shirtless moments of John that I remember in the kitchen.
I maintain this. I've said it before and I'll fucking say it again. It's my goddamn house. Why am I wearing a shirt in the morning? I never understand people. But I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm going to walk around fucking in a cloth shackle. It's the same thing when people in their own house wearing fucking shoes. Go fuck yourself. Bare feet, shirt off.
Oh gosh.
If you guys could see what I'm wearing, this is literally a fart
sound.
Fart.
This is literally my new house coat look, and I feel so fucking comfy. Check this out. This leggings with these short shorts. Oh, it's wonderful.
Why do you have the short shorts on top of the leggings when you already have leggings?
That's a great question.
So I have pockets. Because legitimately one of my arms is really, really sore from the brokenness, and so it feels really good to be in a pocket, so I just walk around.
You broke your arm again, but the other one.
Evelyn doesn't know anything.
What happened?
I broke the other one. Yeah, the last time I got hit by a car, I then slept in Evelyn's bed for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I came back, and then we had an argument over me sleeping in a cot, and you kept being like, "No, I'll sleep in the cot." And I was like, "Evelyn, I'm fine." And you went, oh, okay, I'm just worried. And then my handlebar of my bicycle broke, and now I have matching elbow scars.
Oh my gosh, that's
I'm
insane.
fucking cool.
Was it as bad as getting hit by a car breaking arm?
Well, I also broke my shoulders, and that was 100 times worse. It was 100 times worse
Ugh.
in every conceivable way. Like, I have this crazy scar now.
Oh
I
my
don't know if you can see
God.
it.
No,
Look,
not really.
Like,
No.
Yeah.
I just see
that's the top
pink.
of it
I
there.
just see pink skin.
Yo. It was fucking fucking
Classic Evelyn. All she
bananas.
sees is race.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Fucking as usual.
how
every
my
time.
lenses. But Alex Watson is wondering why you didn't have a bed, because John at that time had already moved out of our house and you were just back visiting, right? No.
What had happened is Phil Ellis rented the place out.
right.
Because you went to Sweden.
I went to Sweden.
You went to Sweden, and you said, and Phil wanted to move in early
Mm,
or something. So you said, you take my room,
mm.
and then Phil took my room. Like, Phil moved into my room. I no longer had a room. You were in Sweden, so I took your room.
Yes. And, broke
And
your
then
shoulder.
I was going to move onto the sofa, and then I broke my elbow. So you, I think, were like, I'll just stay in Sweden more. You were just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
You just went like, I don't care. I don't want to come back to England because it's stinky and filled with English people.
Direct quote. I was in the
Actually,
room. Direct
Yeah,
quote.
I was like, you're 100% right.
Mm.
All of these fucks are fucked.
Mm. And we got another Englishman into our house as well, Philip.
As it turned,
Yeah.
yeah.
And now there's no Englishman in our house. There's an English lady and no Englishman.
Oh,
what a paradox.
that's right. Only Paul. Where's Paul? Can we say hi to Paul? I
He's
haven't
downstairs.
seen
He
Paul.
never comes on. He's been working, but he's about to be done his work. So
Yeah, he never comes on anymore. He came on before. I told him, I spoke to him last week, or by last week, I mean yesterday. I told him to come on, but yeah,
Lovely.
100% correct. We are scum. Yeah. In terms of, I don't go in for racism unless it's involving English people, and then English people can actually fuck the fuck off. All English people have definitely tried to fuck a baby. That's all I'm saying.
or at least thought about the logistics.
wrong? Am I wrong?
You are not wrong.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Paul
You're
is right.
welcome.
Paul does like being shirtless. I was doing verses and Paul showed up in the background, topless, eating a bucket of chicken.
You
Paul.
certainly did.
Yeah.
That was all.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like being shirtless? Why would you wear a shirt like an asshole?
I mean, I
It's
like
so
being
comfortable.
braless. I'm
Yeah,
braless
you
right
also
now.
like just being. Of course you are, Evelyn. Fucking let them flop around. Huh? Have a great time.
They are very much swinging.
What I liked about that house, there's many things I liked about the house, but what I liked is there was always someone asleep or awake, and also someone was always just in pajamas. At any time of the day, it was the perfect mix of show business and mental illness that someone was always just wandering around. Why are you in pajamas at 3 p.m. on a Wednesday? Just feeling sad, man. Oh, it was good
Oh,
stuff.
Alex,
God.
Good
Alex, what do you
fun.
mean as an alert? I don't understand. Sorry.
What's an alert?
Uh,
Oh, as an alert, Chris. Not Hogan. Disgusting.
No,
Yeah,
not Paul
yeah, I think-
Hogan. That would have been cool though.
Mm,
Paul Hogan, you mean
Paul. Oh my God, what's Paul's last name?
Bjorn.
we're not gonna say it. It's
Bjorn.
Bjorn.
It's Paul Bjorn.
Paul
ABD.
Bjorn.
Paul Bjorn. for the
Yeah,
person
Paul
who
Bjorn.
would be in-
That's
Oh,
really great.
yes, please.
Yeah, I can't believe
yes,
you just
please,
forgot.
Alex.
Wait, what?
A video of Paul and his chicken as a video alert.
You have that? Can I have that also, please?
How do you have that?
It was in the background of one of my
I don't
shows.
know.
It exists. I guess it's out there.
Oh, and Alex taped
It's
it.
out there somewhere.
Oh, I see.
Well, they're all taped. This is going to be taped and up online. We're going to show all sorts of people you talking about naughty things.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we're gonna
God.
clip everything.
Being
I
a
know.
naughty, filthy girl. Naughty Evelyn. Oh, you're gonna have work. Did you put those posters up in the back? Can you tell us what your posters are?
Oh, do you want to see him?
Yeah.
Yeah, why the hell not? What else are we gonna do?
Actually, I was gonna ask you guys about. Can we? Oh, let's see here if I can. Do you guys see it? Is it clear?
Get a little closer.
All right.
Also, is that an IKEA lamp? Swedish.
It's an IKEA lamp.
Get a little closer. Chris is frozen. It's very good.
All right, here we
Oh,
go.
he's
And
back.
I'm back.
So this is a poster of an old Swedish
Night,
cacao company.
What?
The
What's cacao?
cacao, like cocoa powder, cacao powder.
Oh,
That little
So-
girl loves her
Cacao.
robot. God damn. Yeah, have you never heard cacao
Yeah.
before?
Cacao.
No.
Chocolate you rube from Greg Houston.
So it
No.
says
I like when people call me a rube. I'll tell you that much for free.
delicate, powerful, and healthy. And it says only 2 cents for 1 cup.
That's rather reasonable.
A very reasonable price. And this is High from Stockholm. It's by a Swedish child illustrator. She illustrates photos for children, I think.
Oh, I for a second thought it was like your family's illustrator. And I was like, everyone comes from fucking money.
If it were my family, it would have looked something more like this actually. Let me see. Take you guys to
Does anyone else feel like she's about to just
Oh.
throw her phone out the window? Are you about to
If
go to
there's
the
a ghost in
toilet?
here, I'm going to be very upset.
Oh, Evelyn getting racial.
That's what it would have looked like.
Look how disappointed Alex Jones. Look how disappointed he is seeing something Asian.
Wait, is that Alex Jones? He's cleaned up. He's cleaned up so much. I haven't seen
Evelyn,
that.
why are you defending Alex Jones?
I'm just so impressed that he looks better than what I remembered him. Oh, and
I mean,
look
this
at
is
my
so-
fridge magnets. These are my fridge magnets.
Oh, look at all these
Oh, a
hot
couple of
bulb-
90s hunks.
Whoa!
Saved by the bell.
Look at those two Nigel Nungs in the bell magnet.
They're my parents. as
Also, is that a
well.
photo? Okay, good. I was about to be like, do I ask if those are Evelyn's parents, or is that going to make me the most racist man in the world?
Who's the third
No, it's
picture? Is that the
Yeah,
girl who
yeah. What is
died?
the?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
it's a magnet from a photo exhibition. It's a photographer called V. Spears, if you guys know it. Her.
no.
She did this. It's from a photo series called Birthday Party, where she just made children dress up and stuff. And then the Comedy Store, and then Deal Breakers. All right, let's get back to. Oh yeah, and then I have. This is the modern version of the
What the
cacao
fuck?
blend.
Oh, wow. They really went with another direction, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus.
the
Cacao,
modern
we're
version.
watching you.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Sweden really is off-putting as a nation. That's the logo of chocolate powder. Just two terrifying eyeballs. Just like.
Oh gosh, here. Do you guys know him?
What is that artist's name again? We talked about him
Thomas
last week.
Crown. Magritte.
Magritte? Something. Yeah, he's what is
Magritte.
Is
Isn't
he
it
Holland-
Magritte?
Is he Hollandish? From your wife?
Oh, no,
I'm going through a divorce,
Renee.
Evelyn, and thanks for
Renee.
bringing it the fuck up.
His
I think
name
it
is
was
Renee something.
Magritte. It's Renee Magritte.
Renee
Magritte.
It's
I think
Magritte.
that's right,
It's
yeah.
fucking.
Hey, that's
And
my
then-
Is that your
dad.
granddad?
That's Chris's father.
Mhm.
Had a photo commissioned of him, and then
He's looking good.
some Mickey Mouse. This is like a Swedish artist that basically I don't know how he did this, but I feel like he's just ripped off Disney, but he got away with it.
I'm going to say this right now. There's no fucking way Evelyn's moving back to London.
Mm.
Look how moved in she is.
Nice.
not- Wait a minute. Is that who's that lady?
That's Laura Palmer.
For Twin Peaks.
I am very.
Oh,
Oh,
not me this time.
Evelyn. Oh, Evelyn's dead.
Evelyn, Laura did it. Bob's it. Get out.
Yeah. Ah, Evelyn. Oh, there she is.
There
Am I
Hey.
Yeah.
Am I here?
I like that question.
I closed my computer. I accidentally closed my computer. I can't believe I came back.
What a lovely ending to that hilarious. Yeah. Oh man, that's good stuff.
dear.
Have you ever? How you have a digital podcast that's incredibly successful, and you just closed your computer midstream? How unprofessional.
I mean, I think we can all agree that I'm not the tech savvy one on the podcast.
Yeah,
I'm not
if
the one who
anything,
keeps
you're
it
really
going.
bucking against stereotypes, and that's very impressive.
I also
Um,
failed maths, so
I bet you play the
Oh
shit
my
out of a
gosh.
cello, though.
Yeah. I bet you could really build a concentration camp for the Uyghur people. I don't know what we're doing.
Oh my god. Oh, Brendan Burns is
Um,
here.
No, it said Brendan Burns has entered her house. She's alive again now. I don't know. But who is John Computer, Chris?
He's a sexy upgrade to John Hastings. We've done away with Hastings.
B by.
It's 2.1.
Oh gosh.
Either way. So Evelyn, what are you going to do for the rest of the day? Anything exciting? Are you filming anything new, fun?
Well, no, it's just podcasting now and writing, and just not doing stuff. I guess, I mean, the most exciting thing that's happened to me, was, yeah, I'm just gonna say it. Well, no, actually.
Come on.
Just fucking say it.
Well,
It's live and recorded. It's not like people. It's only 33 people are watching it, plus like 100 or something will watch it within 24 hours. It's not like they're going to tweet about it.
that's good. That's good to know.
What is it?
How do you know when? How do you know when a person is a fuckboy?
I mean, it was okay. Hang on, before you keep going with your story, Chris. Was that anywhere near what you thought was about to come out of
No,
Evelyn's
not
mouth?
even close. Not even a little
That
bit.
is.
No.
It literally feels like we were driving and Evelyn just turned to us, put on a captain's hat, and went, "I'm a pilot." Like you're just like, "What the fuck?"
Oh God.
Someone please clip that. Because I thought you were about to be like, "I'm in another Spider-Man movie." Not. Just so you know.
Oh, actually, well, I could say. Actually, I don't know if I am allowed to say, but I am in a certain. I am in a certain Amazon series
Hey, nice.
that will be. That is a fantasy show that is going to be released, I think, later, maybe 2022 because of COVID and everything.
Is that show Bosch?
What's that? What's Bosch?
Applause for
I just
Evelyn in
made
the
that
chat. She's doing very well. Amazon shows. Have you ever seen Bosch? Starring
No,
the
I
whitest guy ever, a guy who probably starred as an assistant principal in every other role, and now plays like a beat-down cop.
I mean, Titus Welliver is an absolute fucking goddess,
Bosch.
and Bosch is wonderful. Evelyn will love it because it's just a smoldering gray fox just walking around Los Angeles,
Oh my
going
God.
to nice
yes.
restaurants and then solving murderers.
Oh my
Solving
God.
murderers.
He's so shiny. He's really shiny. He has this like LA shine.
He certainly does.
Oh, he's very handsome.
There's some guests coming in. Are you in Lord of the Rings?
No, but it is one of those big fantasy ones with a lot of books.
I mean, we can now figure that out. Like,
Well, then what would it, there's? I know that someone's making a Redwall series. Do you play an otter at some point?
No,
An
yeah.
otter or a stoat? No. All right.
but
I'm gonna say
is-
right now, I don't know what that show is. It sounds awful. Do
Wheel
you
of
play a
Time. Is
scout?
it the Wheel of Time?
Fuck off. Yeah.
I can neither confirm or deny that it is that one.
I didn't hear what you
American
said.
Gods or Wheel of Time?
I can.
Don't.
What I said or what the chat said?
What you said.
Okay. Hey. Oh,
Which is-
amazing.
Like, well, yeah, it's also it can be shortened to an acronym similar to Game of Thrones. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is.
Okay. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Sadaf's, like, it's the book series that Sadaf grew up adoring.
Really?
Yeah, she absolutely loves. She's really, really excited about the show, and she said that
Oh.
the casting looks amazing. So
Yeah.
the fact that you're in it is even better. That's so cool.
Evelyn is not in it, and
Allegedly.
she hasn't confirmed that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And
I would like to point out that
allegedly-
I, for the first time, am saving someone on the stream from getting in massive trouble because, yeah, that's so funny.
Well, I will say you should tell Sadaf that allegedly I was showing around the lead actress and we were shooting a scene together. And I was walking behind her, and allegedly I stepped on her, like, what's that called? Is that called veil? Train?
Train.
The train of her dress. I stepped on the train of her dress every take, and every take she went, ooh, ooh. And she hated me after that.
Nice.
That's good.
Allegedly.
Nice. I want to see who that is allegedly. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna
IMDb
look. I was literally
your
just
nemesis right now. Your alleged nemesis.
I want you all to know, by the way, I've never heard of this in my life. I've never heard of this. I don't know what this is.
I thought you were. Aren't you like a big fantasy nerd?
Oh, Kay
Yeah, but
Alexander, allegedly.
I'm.
Oh no,
cool.
no. The lead actress. I
Oh,
know
she's
Kay,
just the
though.
first
I
one
know
of the
Kay.
thing. Nana Agye Ampadu.
No. Oh, that's so
Damn.
weird. The
Oh well, then
lead
it's just then that means
It's
that
a
it's on
white
an order of
woman.
appearance. As
Is it
opposed to-
Rosamund Pike?
allegedly.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
Rosamund Pike. Nice.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know that you've never met this person and never worked with them, but let me say this about Rosamund Pike. She looks like she doesn't like if you stepped on her dress. I'm gonna say that she looks like this is
Yeah.
something real curt.
Yeah, Rosamund Pike looks like she holds a goddamn grudge.
Yeah.
I'll never
yeah.
work in this town again.
What
Allegedly.
she looks like, and I'm going to say this right now, she looks like an English person, and this is what she probably thought in her head, is she probably thought something about Evelyn that rhymes with the place you put the dishes in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guarantee that she was saying something disrespectful
She was
to
saying
you.
something blunt in her head.
John goes Rachel, and Evelyn goes with the C word. Guys, this whole stream is just a twisty turny mess.
Oh,
I'm caught
I
up in the
see where
current.
that was going. Yes. Oh gosh.
Gonna resign if John doesn't take his nerd hate back. I've just never heard of this. It's so good. Allegedly, she would have liked Evelyn to die another day. Wait, is she in Die Another Day?
Yeah,
Probably is.
she's the blonde ice one. They make love in an ice palace.
She's
Oh
like,
my god.
I didn't.
Die Another Day, I think, is the best, worst Bond theme ever. Have you guys heard this fucking horrendous theme?
Which
Ha.
one did Adele sing it? Is
Was
that the one?
Adele one, or was that the Jack White one?
Oh no, it's Madonna.
What?
Fuck, I forgot that she did one.
Die Another
Oh, she's also
Day.
in it as a fencing instructor for no reason.
That I remember.
Yeah.
Show us the theme, John.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
figure out-
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Here it is.
It's not a stream unless we get DCMA'd.
I mean, there's no way people care about this fucking copyright at this point.
I'm gonna wake up, yes and no.
This
It's so many different musical styles.
This was the theme?
Yeah.
Just wait till it kicks in, though.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really disappointing.
yeah, this is really disappointing. It's not grand in any way.
Do you not picture like a really cool, suave, dangerous man when you hear this? Do you not picture the most dangerous
don't.
person in the world
Yeah.
who's just cold as ice, silent killer?
I mean, I'm gonna say I've said it before and I'll say it again.
Walked into
This
a
is
room
the
where a
best
woman
Bond
that he
theme
loved was full of
all
gold.
fucking time. All people who this fucking Bond theme
Oh yeah,
rules.
Isn't this the one that set the precedent for the other ones, though? Like, this is like
No, the GoldenEye, I think, or Goldfinger probably did. This one just makes no sense.
so fucking slinky.
He runs well. Oh, this is fucking wonder. Like, the chorus of this is so fucking stupid.
Is this Tom Jones?
Yeah,
It is. Speaking of fuckboys,
He is a fuckboy, isn't he?
he's a fuckboy.
strikes.
Oh my god. And also,
Like
I heard that his wife was like super agoraphobic and everything, and he just kept her in a house in LA, and like she basically just, it was a really sad life for his wife. And then he was just out
Oh my god.
banging other women.
Hmm. He supposedly has a big dong and has to get pants specially made. Is
Yeah.
what he tells people.
Yeah, he's slang indeed. That kid slangs.
Yeah. So Evelyn, back to you. So you mentioned a fuckboy a few moments ago. What's going on?
Oh, so yeah, Diamond Geyser, thank you. I shouldn't waste my time, which I think I've stopped. But Doesn't this bring back memories when I would just ask you guys about boys all the time?
Evelyn,
does.
I have to ask, when you did Versus,
Uh-huh.
you were waiting for a text from a possible
guy.
fuckboy. This
Yeah.
is the same guy? You've been running
Same
a fuckboy for like 2 months.
Well, yes, I know. And it ended. So I guess you basically from that call you were saying that he was one
Yes, he's
or
a
from
fuckboy.
Versus. Yeah, because he wanted to talk like late at night. But then okay, so this is what happened. We had 2 calls. We talked for 5 hours and 7 hours. And then
This guy sounds like a phone boy, not a fuck boy.
No, but it was like call me at midnight. It was it was basically the you up version of talking about your feelings. It was weird.
yeah. Oh my god, how do you know that, Chris?
I'm very insightful.
Yeah,
You
because
are
Chris
very-
used to be a fucking creep. That's what it is. Like let's because Chris used to be a fuck boy. We can get Chris's wife on the blower if we want to. I've seen her eyes when Chris talks about previous relationships, and it's that like this fucking pig.
Sadaf has the funniest thing where whenever she runs into a woman that especially like when we were in Montreal, whenever we ran into a woman, she's like, I really like this girl. I feel like Chris slept with her. And always I had, every time I had. And she was like, I really like it when I meet people that you sleep with because I know that we're going to get along. So
That's
she's
good.
she's totally for it.
That's
Mm.
really good, actually.
Yeah.
I think that's a good sign, actually, if you like the person that your partner's been with before.
Ooh, thanks
Right?
for following Matt's Music
Yeah.
House. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a good sign that you're
Um,
consistent.
Yes, exactly. What's Matt's music
good.
house?
Someone who
Nice.
now followed me. He's now followed old Johnny Hastings.
That's good.
Here's my
Casa de
question.
music.
So how did you end it with this fuck gentleman?
Mhm.
Well, it was weird because we did get along and then we're texting a lot but then he started but then I suggested like a third call and then he just disappeared.
That was his line? A
No,
third
no, no,
call
no.
is too much?
Well, I don't know. Like maybe he thought I was getting attached or something. But then it continued a little bit and he would always come back. He would always come back after like several days of not saying anything. And then the last time it happened, I was like, "Yeah, you want to do it? You want to talk?" And he was like, "Yeah, we could talk." And then he just disappeared. And then a week later just wrote me again and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not answering this."
Yeah, fuck this
I'm just-
guy. Get rid of
Yeah,
that.
this is like a fucking gooback. Tell this guy to
Yeah.
eat my butthole. Tell him to give him a call. Get him on the blower and let him know that he can
On the
eat one
blower.
asshole.
But that's the thing. Like because I am so naive to these things. Because I was like, oh, but we talked for so long, like 5 and 7 hours, and that must mean something, right? Blah blah blah. But it doesn't. Of course, it doesn't mean something when it's just like. But how can you be a
Great
fuckboy
question.
when
Okay, we
you-
got some questions coming in from the chat, by the way, which is same guy you wanted to phone sex with, but didn't ask.
Yes, because I was very turned on by his personality.
Where did you meet this absolute zero?
Am I being unfair to him now? I don't know. But we met. At,
I don't
like,
care. I
a-
like you. This is one of the things. I like you. I don't have to like this fuck.
Thank you. This is very nice of you, John.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Not me. I'm team fuckboy. Let's.
Yeah,
Of course you
Yeah.
are. Stick with your own, Chris.
you have to keep to your team. Yeah, we met at a gig in Europe, like 2 years.
Oh, is he a stand-up comedian?
Yeah,
Is he a
Oh,
promoter
do
of
we know
gigs
him?
in Europe?
you guys don't know him, I think.
Put his name in the private chat. Put his name in the private chat.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If this is Bamberg's ghost, I swear to God.
That
no.
looks like you invented a name.
I know.
Yeah, that's a
I
fake
know.
name. That's not a real person.
It's insane. Look him up.
I am. What do you think I'm doing right now? Oh, I want to crack this guy in his skull. Oh, he looks like an absolute bum head.
Bum bum.
Also, the nation he's from deserves ridicule at every turn.
Aw, Evelyn, you can do better.
Yeah.
What is
Well, that
this
was the thing.
bullshit?
Because I did not see that. Like, I did not notice him in any way until he asked for the call. And I was like, oh my God, he's giving me attention? Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's Tom Tuck. Honestly, I think Tom Tuck would be a gentleman.
He certainly would. He just
An
ran to you
upstanding
with the
gentleman.
fringes. Well, fuck this guy, and we're happy that you're happy, Evelyn Mock. Evelyn, what would you like to plug here on the program?
Rice to Meet You podcast.
Rice to Meet You podcast. What is the?
You sound
what is
so
the-
resigned. Ugh,
Yeah,
Rice
can you
to Meet
explain to everyone
podcast,
what
I
the
guess.
Rice to Meet You podcast is? It's the highly successful podcast starring Evelyn and Nigel Yum Yum Nung.
Do you ever regret naming your podcast after a racist pun?
Yeah, I always.
I've tried not to think about it, but yes, every day.
Do you feel weird that I keep sending you that email of a list of far more racist puns to name your podcast?
Yes, but I will say highly
Yeah.
appreciate it because then we do Google alerts now on every one of those so that if a new podcast comes up that's named after that pun, we know.
Is that true?
No, I'm
good.
kidding.
Why am I no longer? I mean, that's actually really fucking funny. That's fucking good shit.
I think that might be
Oh,
Governor
you
General
just won
material.
Governor General of the stream. That is out of fucking nowhere. That's
That's
so
very
fucking good.
funny. That's very good. Oh, that would be great. That would be very,
Oh.
very good.
Not mine. That was an. I'm still giving it to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
I don't care. You pulled it out perfect timing.
Yeah, you
I'm
pulled it out
everything.
perfect timing. That who gives
Yeah.
a shit?
It was either Rick Sweater or it was Rialina. I'm naming names. Are we allowed to?
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
ADD
yeah,
always be
well,
doxing.
Yeah, you also just gave them. They both got praise because it's a really funny joke, and I like how you're like, "Whoa!" I like how, by the way, you just violated an NDA by talking about a show you were allegedly on, and then you were concerned that Rick Heelswater. I never remember his last name.
See you, Greg. Good to see you, man.
Bye, Greg.
Hi, Greg. Am I also going to go now?
Well, we're gonna stop the stream in like 4 to 7 minutes.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
Because we've talked for 2 hours. It's Sunday. You've helped us go through the Sunday in a nice way.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it's good.
Lovely.
Sundays are always
Oh.
weird because we've taken 2 days off and we don't know how to talk anymore.
Yeah,
Wait, do you guys
You
do
got
this
it,
every day?
Yep.
every day, Sunday through Thursday.
Oh, wow.
Can we have Evelyn back? Yeah, Evelyn can come back anytime she wants to.
Always welcome.
Talk about more fuckboys.
I actually,
Yeah.
I did more show prep,
is
so there's going to
regular.
be there's surprise guests through this week. I've gotten a bunch of fun, excellent guests. It was Christopher K.C. I don't know who Christopher K.C. is.
I have no idea who that
Oh, I
is.
don't know who that
Sounds
is.
American.
Who is it? Yeah. Ooh, we're getting raided.
Who's getting what? More
Oh my
women?
God, Chris M Comedy has raided. Oh, welcome aboard.
This is so confusing.
Thank you so much for the raid, Chris, and welcome aboard,
Evelyn,
everyone.
it's the
from
whole
Chris
language.
Martin's stream. Chris Martin, of course, traded to the stream, but still, the raid is appreciated. Chris, the raid is appreciated. I guess we will have to go slightly longer than the allotted time because we just got raided. Evelyn, you can of course dip at any time if you want to.
Like go away.
Or you can stay.
No, you
but
can
it's,
stay
it's
or
up
go.
to you. If you
Yeah,
want to
we're
go,
gonna-
then you can go. You don't have to
Oh.
stay on our behalf.
Yeah.
But you're more than welcome to stay.
But okay,
I know my voice is so deep, Chris. Chris, do you want to come on?
I might go then. Or no, I want to.
You can stay or go. What do you want to do?
If Chris comes on, I want to come on. Come on, Chris comedy. Chris Martin comedy.
What if you do? What if Chris doesn't want to come?
Yeah,
on?
he does. He wants to come on.
If I'm
All
here.
right.
Oh.
I wonder if my fun prank of telling him that Carl's mic wasn't working lasted on, because that was real good stuff. I got to tell you, I really enjoyed it, and I stand by it. And also, Baldy did me a big solid by just putting muted underneath, which I was just like, "That's good. They're going to definitely check now.
Yeah.
And I almost then wrote like, oh, I was just joking, but instead I just came back to continue streaming over here. And I've enjoyed that thoroughly. Chris, I have sent you the link, mate. Don't give him the link.
I'll stay.
Baldy, I'll pay $10 not to have him on. Oh, we're doing this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes.
It's a bidding war. 10:01.
This is from a Georgia stream where a person who used to appear a lot in the chat and Baldy got into a betting war over whether or not Chris stayed on the chat, and I ended up with $100. Which was good stuff. $101. Thank you very much. Please stay, Evelyn. Ooh, King
I'll
GOWF,
stay.
really enjoying.
Will people pay for me to
Stephanie's,
stay?
We all saw through you, John. Stephanie Savage. I don't think you did. I think you're an absolute liar. Also, by the way, if 3 people could follow me so that I get up to 500 followers, which is very
Do it for John.
Is this on?
Oh, look who it is.
Oh,
Chris.
hello, Chris.
Guys, how's it going? John, sorry, I had to come in because John's voice is so... How you doing, Evelyn? John's voice is so fucking weird. Maybe you don't... What has happened? You sound... Has it been mainly spoken about?
It's something to do with the OBS going into StreamYard is doing this for some reason.
Oh, I thought you were just super hungover.
No.
I thought you were so hungover.
I have gotten accidentally drunk the last 4 nights in a row. And can we talk about why the fuck are you wearing those glasses?
Blue light glasses.
Blue light glasses. Yes, they're very expensive.
Well, Hannah these are actually Hannah's, and her head is even narrower than mine, so they look extra silly. So I thought I'd take the brunt of the criticism. These ones weren't. I think they're a bit expensive, but what I've discovered is almost certainly they don't really work, according to various scientists, but they are now a trend. But having said that, when I wear them, I don't get headaches. So there must be something to it. But like with all fads in life, someone was like, you've got to get these and these will help you. And we all did it without actually, same as vaccines, right? Isn't it? Just there's no actual evidence they work.
As someone who has been recently vaccinated with the coronavirus vaccine, I now believe that Bill Gates is my god.
I did it.
500. I'm at 500 followers. Oh, you!
Hey.
You, Chris. You, Evelyn.
Well done, mate. What does that mean? What did you say you'd do if you hit
professional
500? Did it mean anything?
Nothing. I just keep going. I'm going to start playing Goose, Untitled Goose Game tomorrow around probably 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
That's amazing.
What are you going to do?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that was such a sweet response, Evelyn, because my instant reaction is that sounds awful. But you just really sweetly said, oh, that's really fun, without really knowing what he meant. It's a goose game. What is that?
Blind support is my thing.
It's where I pretend to be a goose and wander around a town and solve puzzles, and it's a big hit on the internet.
I've heard about Goose Games.
No, I mean technically Chris's raid did get me to 500, even though he's a rat Judas bastard who stole our streaming time, but that's fine.
Don't blame me. Blame daylight savings and Carl being in Australia.
I mean, I blame both of them.
You can still blame me. It's much easier. I'm right here. What time is it now in the UK? Is it midnight? Is it midnight?
Yep.
How is Carl in Australia? When did he go? Doesn't he have like a baby?
Yeah, the baby.
You are
allowed
to take them on airplanes. There is a weird. There's a kind of a. No, he did blag it in there though, because he is married to an Australian, so he got a special visa, which means he's one of like 3 international comedians at the festival. So he has no excuse if he doesn't sell out every night.
Yeah, 3 international comedians at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival. And it's him. Yeah, it's him. It is 100% him and Evan Demaray, which is so great.
Do you know what Evan Demaray told me one time? He told me that his family does massage trains. So like they sit watching TV and just massage each other in a train.
Yeah.
You've met Evan. That
Yeah, I've met him.
there's no one.
What-
There's no one
how
event
many
that more describes his entire being.
How many generations do it, and do they sit in age order? Is what I'd like to know.
Oh,
Does it
great
go-
question.
It's got to be
Grandma.
sized so you can see the TV.
Oh,
remember-
Yes,
that's right.
size, so-
you said that.
So maybe it's like kid, granny,
Mm.
dad, creepy uncle. I don't know.
I remember
Oh,
just
yeah,
he.
creepy uncle.
I remember he told me this, and I said, "Is it your stepdad or your dad on the massage train?" And he looked at me like I was the
Gotcha.
asshole. Like literally, just like, "Come on, man." And you're like, "What? Come on, man, what?"
Yeah. I assume it was his dad.
Stepdad. No, dad was not involved.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why I
right.
doubt that. Otherwise,
Yeah, you
I could have been like,
Mhm.
clearly my dad.
Yeah. Did you guys ever, like, looking back, realize when you're a child, like, do you realize how bad some of your friends' parents' marriages were? Like, I
Oh,
look
yeah.
back and like some of my friends' parents, I was like, "Oh, you guys fucking hate each other, bro."
I mean, that was like
Hang on.
my parents for my friends. No, okay.
That was,
Is
that
that
was my
true?
parents for my friends as well.
Well, I mean, my parents
Really?
fought.
Oh
but
yeah.
we're from. I mean, I had Chinese friends, so all of our parents fought really. But my parents are still together, and then my other friends' parents got divorced, and then my other friends' parents, they still live together, but they do not talk to each other. So that's not healthy.
That's so much worse. That is so much worse. Jesus
That's
Christ.
really bad.
I'm totally I'm probably resigning from John's stream, so it balances out. You're going nowhere, Alex. You're having a wonderful time, and you know that. We're gonna do this for 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go because I had a phone date with Deanne Smith.
Hey, Tiller said, hey.
And we've literally been playing telephone tag for he's talking shit about nerds. I don't know one nerd thing. All other nerd things are great. I think Game of Thrones was fine until season 6. Chris, by the
I didn't
way,
mind it actually. Season 6, I quite liked it. I just thought,
you-
just let's end it. Just doesn't matter. Just end it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot
How many-
too much pressure.
How many seasons did
What
it
I
go
like
for?
about 8, and it should have gone for more. That
Oh,
was
I thought you
probably
meant the
rushed.
final
What I like
season
about-
where it went off the rails a bit.
No, that was season 8. What I like is that Chris knows no bands and
I
music.
know no
except for Craig
bands,
David.
no lyrics really. I have a bit of my brain.
It's really fascinating.
I just don't know. I know if I hear a song, I'm like, that's a cool. They could be saying like, Chris is a sex offender. I'd be like, yeah, that's a good song. And then I wouldn't even recognize the lyrics. And then someone would be like, oh, that. And I was like, oh yeah, that is I don't know. I don't retain them. I'm
I
good
see.
at words on a page, but not. Bye, Stephen.
Bye, Steve.
I love it when I love it.
Chris,
Such a way of Steve says he's going to bed. Going to fuck off to bed now. See you tomorrow. So
I mean, I
it's
love
exactly
saying
how
that.
Steve says he's going to bed. Most people are like, I'm going to bed night.
oh,
I'm
this is. I mean,
fucking off to
Alex
bed.
Watson is drunk with power and nailing it. That would be about Predator bets.
I'm not
So
a
here's my
Predator.
question. But like, what is nice about that is you'll be just playing, like, you'll be playing Led Zeppelin, and Chris will be like, "This is a great tune. Who's this new band?" And you're like,
I know
"It's a whole lot of love, bro."
only real songs, lyrics, or bands I know are. I feel like I maxed them out for like a 2 year
Craig
period.
David, you know,
A bit of Craig David. I know a lot of the lyrics to most Will Smith songs from the album Big Willie Style. I know
Isn't
a
this
lot
insane?
of the.
Isn't this insane?
I know the song. Most lyrics to like Californication album by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Pretty much all their songs are just like, but they all sound the same anyway. And then that's
Well, no.
Iris,
No.
I know Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. I know that
What?
one.
Oh, that's not right.
What?
Is that what you mean? Or did you thought they were the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Yeah. That's fine. Even I knew something more than someone else about music. Yes,
Chris
Evelyn,
is
you can.
exploding.
That's not. Yeah, but neither of you get to be in. That's not good.
That's
That's like
his-
you shit your pants, and Evelyn is like, "I shit my pants in there's blood."
That's
doesn't
his
mean that
head
you
is exploding.
haven't also.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why any of
How
those
do you
songs?
only know Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls is such a weird, like, it's such an odd hill to die on.
I thought
I
they
mean, you
were the
can't-
Red Hot
It's a
Chili
good driving song. It's a good driving song.
It absolutely is not a good track.
It's a good song to break up with a 14-year-old.
Understand.
Give up. No.
It's give up the world to see me. I don't know.
Sing in your car.
There's so many acoustic.
I mean,
covers
where are
of
you?
it.
Are you driving to rehab when you're singing that song? Like, that's the most insane song.
But again, I would sing the lyrics. I might even know the lyrics, but I wouldn't like. I would say them, but it's a bit like in White Men Can't Jump when he goes, "You're listening to Jimi Hendrix, but you don't hear Jimi Hendrix." I think that's for me. I'm like, it could be like, my wife fucked another man. I'm like, yeah, this is a great song, and then I wouldn't quite. What is that about? I don't even know.
But the Goo Goo Dolls really touch your heart?
Do you think that all songs are
Yes.
written about you? Because from the sounds of it, there's either a song that about how you're a sexual predator, and then there's another song about how your wife is cheating on you. Have you had a moment?
It's
in
been
your
a tough,
life,
mate. It's been a tough lockdown. What can I say? It's been a tough lockdown.
You are now banned from the UK.
I'm now back from the UK, Slim Bop. That's why I'm here. luckily.
How was your stream with Carl?
It was
Did
very
you
fun,
enjoy?
actually. It was fun. It was
It is very fun.
it was fun to sort of talk nonsense. It reminded me of when we used to do a thing called Fubar Radio, where
I hosted you with. I was on your Fubar radio
yeah,
show.
we were supposed to
You
get
were getting
100.
dropped by your agent.
Yeah, that's true, actually. But my main agent fired loads of agents, and in that I technically got dropped. But Fubar, which is sort of this essentially is probably what they tried to do with Fubar, which was this kind of paid for satellite talk radio, which this is kind of the next generation of. But UK never really had satellite radio, but annoyingly Carl's agents was better than mine. So that because they weren't making money, this company, so his agents made him get paid before he would do each weekly spot. And then I was owed a lot of money by them. But to be fair, they did pay me back eventually. But it was fun. You just chat to your mates, and it's kind of what the original podcast was before you had to sort of have a theme with a podcast.
I liked doing it because I remember the day before you had your first Fubar radio show, you, me, Carl, and Paul Meyerhog, we got shit hammered at Soho House in London.
After we did the Just for Laughs.
After we did the Just for Laughs audition.
Carl had
Yeah.
laser eye surgery that day.
That
And
day.
he did a gig.
Yeah,
he did a gig having had laser eye surgery that day.
Did he put shades on at least? Did he explain himself?
No.
Just went out.
But he did it.
ruined it.
He at one point adjusted his glasses that weren't there. I would
That
remember
was
this
very
vividly.
funny. He went on stage and was like, all right.
And
Very funny.
it's so insane. What was I going to say? Yeah, it was that. And then I remember we did that. That was the craziest because you kept like in these weird like it would have commercials, but just for other shows on Fubar. And it was done like all British commercials are, which is like a very crisp, clean woman's voice. You're listening to Fubar Radio. Blah, blah. And then Chris is literally like getting text message from random English comedians being like, these people are off the website. And like you were still on the website. And then like an hour into the show, you're like,
I'm no longer on the
Yeah.
website. I was like, I am now no longer on the website. Yes. But I kind of wanted to leave them anyway. But they were right arseholes, the main person there, because they in the UK they're very like, in America if you like leave your manager agent, they're like, cool, like there's a guy making me like $20 billion, so I don't give a shit if you leave. Whereas in the UK they were like, if you ever do a gig in Australia for 5 years you have to give us money. And so I had to just get a friend to legally argue against that, which was quite draining mentally.
is
But
that
it was-
true?
yeah, they try and put like a golden handcuff shit on any old crap because it's like,
I think I know who this is, but can you just pop it in the private chat just so I'm
Yeah.
totally aware?
I can say who it is.
I'll not
I
put it in
wanna
the
know
private
who
chat.
it is.
I'll keep a little bit of.
I remember I left an age. Yeah. I left
Oh, yeah, she's
signed with
awful.
I signed with a UK
Okay.
UK agent, and my dad works for lawyers. So he said, just give me the contract and we'll just have a lawyer look over it. And he gave it to like a senior partner who started in British entertainment law.
Wow.
And he literally just handed back a different. He's like, that what they wrote is so indefensible and bullshit. Here's what this, and here's the best part. They didn't sign the contract. So the next year I said, I'm leaving. And they said, you can't unless da 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 da. And then I got to say, you have to go look at your contract. And then they were like, how did you do this? And I was like, I told you I was having someone look at it. They just they didn't read their own contract.
Wow.
And that it was so
It makes
funny.
it makes like if you decide to leave an agent or they want to there's just end it and just leave it. There's no point in doing unless it's something like obvious that's in development. But I remember I had one girl who was my live booker, who was still my live book, and she was okay, but I was like, it got to the point, you just could just book your own gigs. You know all the promoters, it's just easier. And I said I want to leave, and she goes, you can't for 3 months. And I go, but technically you could get me a gig, and I could go, I'm not doing the gig, and then I could do it myself. And she went, yeah, I know, but you weren't. I was like, but then she just carried on booking. But I was like, all right, I'm just booking my diary as well. And she just kept. I was like, but why would you, if you got the option of giving me a gig, or John Hastings, for example, who is with you forever, a gig, you were going to give him the gig. But she was just like, I wouldn't do that. I think it actually came from a sweet place, but I was like, all right, this is just, I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm moving to another country because all of you are idiots is what I wanted to say. But I didn't do that, obviously. Instead, I went, okay, no worries. And then I just quietly flew over here.
Yeah, there is something of like a university theater program atmosphere to the UK comedy industry.
I remember hearing a person that is literally a millionaire talking about how they just don't always feel respected by by the comedians, and I was like, you're literally a millionaire. Like, are you fucked, man? Like, if I had literally £1 million, like, again, I'd be like,
you still wouldn't buy a new pair of trainers, would you? Is probably what would happen now.
I absolutely would. I have so many shoes. I have, I think, over 10 pairs of shoes, not counting dress.
Interesting.
I have 2 different pairs of boat shoes. How many fucking boat shoes do you have, motherfucker?
Mate. I don't own a boat, so I've got none, but I generally keep my shoes upkept slightly better than yours.
Chris?
That was a surprising place for John to get his backup. Sorry, I've never seen it.
What I find, it was more just.
I've triggered Hastings.
Yeah, that was really.
It was more that Chris had the tone of a. Chris had the tone of it was an inside joke, but I don't actually know to what he's discussing. So I just took it too far and too seriously.
I wanna ask.
I don't like. Here's what it is I don't like glasses, Chris. He seems a bit up himself.
Glasses, Chris.
That's the Chris I like. I like this Chris right here.
All right, sorry, mate. I love your selection of shoes. Evelyn, what was your question?
There we go.
Do you know who Matthew Hussey is?
No, it's a good name, but I don't know who he is. Who is he? Should I know him?
He's a YouTube kind of like dating coach.
Oh, do you know what? I don't know his name, but a comedian at a gig at Comedy and Magic Club, she was like, do you know this British YouTube dating guy? And she said, I look or act or sound like him or something. Is this
look and sound exactly like him?
Get him up. Yes. What's he called?
Matthew Hussey. You look and sound exactly like him.
I hope that this is the meanest thing anyone's ever said. I hope the video comes up. It's so harsh.
I look like Adam Lalana, apparently, according to Baldy. Is there any context to David asking, have I ever shagged or jizzed on some steps? Is there context to that?
There actually is. There is amazing context to that, which Chris Betts, we discovered jizzed on the steps of a church.
Oh God, no, I've not done that. I can see a little bit of he okay, that's really
Jesus Christ.
Go to his video. Go to his.
Again.
Let me get my wife's opinion because she would in this situation have to sleep with him.
John.
She says absolutely not.
I mean, I like just from afar away. We just heard
his hair. He's got kind of curtains on an adult, which is
well, he's cut his hair now. But go to his videos, John. It's really this is what women like me watch.
No.
Why are you watching this video? What is he telling you? What is he doing?
Yeah.
He just tells me to have more self-confidence.
Does it work?
I mean,
does it work? Does it help?
Yeah.
We're gonna watch this and then let's get ready. Who are we gonna raid, everybody? And then we'll do plugs and then we'll fuck off into this good night.
It's I mean, it's just it's quite funny to watch him because it's like
oh yeah, it is.
You just you have like these moments of
Oh, I fucking hate this corn-fed hustler right now. Look at this shit fucking pillow. What a bag of shit this guy is. Last week, I ended by telling girls they should get fingered more, and now I'm going to tell
He
you that I'm
looks like-
definitely a date rapist.
Yeah, he looks like he's such a like.
A sexual
on a bunch
Yeah.
of terms like ghosting, zombieing, haunting, that they all just represented low investment and therefore
see it more
were
here.
all indicative of a sexual
Boo.
problem.
Yeah, he does look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it more here.
This-
He's a handsome guy, though. That's not bad. That's not. Look at that.
Is
jawline.
he? What is his? Is he like? Is it aimed at women? What he's saying?
Yeah, it's mostly aimed at women. He does
I was gonna
like
say-
Straight white guy telling women how to be better. at
Yeah, I'm just. That's what I'm finding a
Exactly.
bit.
something. Cool.
at interacting with men.
Big
Yeah.
question. Yeah, Evelyn, when you watch the videos, was he ever dressed as a bumblebee?
Very important.
Oh no.
That's it.
Oh, is this? I don't get the context.
You don't need to. Don't worry.
And that's
So
how you
let's,
end up with
let's-
fuckboys. Yes, that's very true.
Certainly. Let's get some plugs going. Chris Martin, plugs, please, Chris.
Yeah, just I think me and Carl might not to rival you, but might do it a few more times at Chris. Yeah, there's there. Is it on there? Yeah, there I am on Twitch. Someone's put it on there.
Trade,
You can
trader of the stream.
I'll change it to Chris and Carl. I don't really like doing this on my own. I like having interactions with people. So that's okay, though, isn't it? That's okay.
Why wouldn't you? Fucking have yourself a
wouldn't I?
time.
Gradually,
Yeah.
we're trying to eliminate every show that broadcasts at the same time as us. We're going to start
Exactly.
with
I think
Carl
that's a
and
smart move.
and
You get rid of the
gradually
competition.
work our way.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
I've worked out the
and-
way to eliminate your show is to just get in John's head about his selection of sneakers, and
I really wish you
absolutely.
hadn't
push
done
him
that.
over the edge.
I'm going to
It's-
poke him about it, so that's good.
It's
news.
literally my Achilles heel.
It's basically that John has one very dirty pair of white plimsolls that I always associate with him, and you probably do own a lot more than that. But I always have that in my head as one sort of dirty.
Yes. It's also a
White
friend of
pencil.
ours who, by the way, took such rank shits. He has to put candles in the bathroom. And I made fun of him for this once, and this was years ago. And he then just goes, "Well, your feet smell bad. Your feet smell bad." In this very fun way of, "Oh, I found a place where he's sensitive," and now he just goes after it. Chris,
Private chat,
My
private chat.
attack wasn't to do with the smell of your feet. It was purely on the upkeep of the sneaker. So you've brought your own anxiety about that, and imagine me putting that on you. That's all I'm saying.
I understand.
And if you want any tips on dating, John, I'm also available because I do
really
that
would
as a
appreciate
side
it.
hustle on YouTube. So-
Yes.
I could use that. Evelyn,
Yeah.
plugs?
Well, I'm on Instagram, so at Evelyn Mock is where I'm at. I every other Sunday I'll answer your questions, or you tell me something, and I will judge you for it.
Good.
And then Rice to Meet You
Chris?
podcast as well.
Life Talk with Evelyn Mock.
Yeah. Love talk with Evelyn Mock.
We follow me here. I'm here every night with John, Sunday to Thursday, every afternoon at 2:30. I just got a new laptop, so I'll be playing games. We do crosswords, we solve mysteries, and then every Wednesday at 7:30, I do Chris Bets Versus, which is my show where I debate comedians, and it's very silly. Chris, if you and Carl want to come on, I'll send you a message, and I'd love to have you guys on.
Yeah, I've got
Very
literally
stupid.
nothing going on in my life. So yeah, I would like to do it anyway, and I didn't mean because of that. I mean, yes, I'd just like to do it. I've made that
I
in
don't
all
need,
good
I don't
ways.
need a
I would
reason.
like.
I'm
I'd
good.
like to go on. I'd like to go on.
Yeah, also I have a Discord. Join my Discord. I'm selling merch now as well. Show John how much you don't like him by buying Team Bets merch.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Can I have some Team Bets merch shipped to my house for free, please?
I don't even get Team Bets merch for free. I'm doing it through the Stream Elements store. I can get it for cost.
I see.
No deal. I'm not paying. And please join my Discord. Please go to johnhastingspodcast@gmail.com. If you would like to come watch me do a trial gig on Friday in a G chat, it will be something fine. I have something else. Oh, buy my albums on Bandcamp, all that sort of fun stuff. Does anyone have anyone they want to raid?
Oh, I forgot one thing. I do a podcast about alt rock in the 90s called the Big Shiny Podcast, if that's your thing. Come play.
Very nice.
I don't have anyone on except for you in Virtual Japan right now. So anyone you recommend. Virtual Japan
don't
is
have
great, by
anyone.
the way. Evelyn, if you're ever on. It's
What's that?
it's just this person walking around Japan with like a really good soundtrack and just a camera, and they just walk through cities in Japan all day. It's
That's
fucking great.
amazing.
It's really nice.
You can raid
Oh.
Ron Funches.
Virtual Japan.
I mean, the
Okay.
last time we raided Ron Funches, that we came in with really fun energy, and he was ranting about the civil rights movement, and the vibe was real intense. So let's do it again, and we're going to go in with the raid messages.
I want to raid Ron Funches. I love Ron
We are.
Funches.
We are raiding the
This is,
the raid
name on
messages. I think
Is
it's,
he coming into the
what
chat?
is-
No.
No, we're gonna go send the people that watched us over to raid Ron Funches, and we're gonna stop.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's a really
see,
cool
I
thing
see.
about Twitch where you
I think we're-
basically walk your audience into someone else's show.
Yeah. Baldy 3. We're
Oh.
gonna go with. I think we're gonna go with clean those steps.
Clean
Just so
those
it's,
steps. I like that. I like clean those steps.
Yeah. What is Ron Funches' Twitch name, please?
Oh, there he is.
Is it
Ron_Funches.
Ron
Underscore?
Funches.
You don't need to do anything, Evelyn, but I like how you're just like, I'm gonna watch.
I love
All right, we're
Ron
going with
Oh, sorry.
pretty great.
He is a
We're gonna
delight.
go with clean those steps. All right,
Cool.
Chris. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll
Chris
see you
Betts.
tomorrow.
Uh,
I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be here. Even though you didn't mean it to me,
do you
I'll
want to
just
come?
see
Do you want to come on tomorrow? You can come on tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm dependent on tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Monday. Depends on
all
work.
day.
I might come on.
Great.
Cool.
Evelyn, come back sometime.
Yeah,
I
man.
would love to come back.
All right, sweet.
I would love
Bye.
to.
All right. All right.
Thanks, everybody. Take care.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Fine, did that work? Hope that worked.
So close. The countdown. How do I still forget about the 10-second countdown before rating?
And we're still technically
There
live,
we go.
aren't we?
We are, yeah. They can
Yep,
see us
we
and
are.
everything.
I just rated.
Yay. Bye.